Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I apologize, my flying carpet have flat tire, and I mean I was trying to fix it and I forgot I don't have tire for the flying carpet. So I mean, like, you know, I'm not used to flying carpet, to be honest with you. It's my grandfather, he used to use it. My dad, he used to drive it. He never allowed me to drive it because I don't know, I think he was you know, he don't trust me, you know. He was afraid he will go maybe to a city. It's called Zalvegas. They do their gambling, you know. So, you know, he did not give me the, you know, he said, my son is not a good boy. You know, your boy is finished. So he said, you know, I'm not going to give him the code for the flying carpet. So anyway, the technical issue is fixed by the will of Allah. Now, you see, Muslims, they post for us things, and supposedly those things are going to be like, will make us suspect our faith. And today I'm going to show you some examples before we go and start driving in the highway. This is one of them. Let us see this guy. This is from the text yesterday. Actually, I removed his text because he started calling Jesus very filthy names. And this is what Muslims do when they go crazy. So look at this. God have multiple personality syndrome. Sometime God, sometime human, sometime ghost. You idiot. Who said that we Christian believe that he sometime is God, sometime is a human, and sometime is a ghost? You know, let me tell you, sometime you are a sperm, sometime you are an egg, and sometime you became a full idiot. Because none of this is what we Christians believe in. The one who have a syndrome is you, idiot of the village. God that got baptized by a human for whipping out original sin that he created. Who said to you, you idiot, that baptism will whip out the original sin? Donkey, idiot, stupid. Where do you get this is from? You see that, so they try to create things. It's not what we have, it's not what we believe. It just, they don't know what to do. I remember once a Muslim, he's a good guy actually, this Muslim, he's a good guy, but you know, he came to me and he said, I want to tell you something and I'm afraid. I said, why are you afraid? He said, I know you. You will get angry, you might do something to me. I said, why what you did? He said, promise me you will do nothing, I will tell you. I promised him. He said to me, the teacher taught us that Christians, when they get married, the priests have to sleep with their wives. Imagine, guys, the filthy Islamic teacher in the school teaching Muslims in their religious school that Christians, before they get married, after you go to the church, you do the ceremony, and then now your wife, she have to sleep with the priest. This is what they told him. And this is exactly the faith of Muhammad. It's based on falsehood, false teaching about Christianity, false statement. And why I am not surprised? I mean, false prophet, false followers, so why not? God that prayed to another God at time of distress. God, he prayed to other God. Where in the Bible it says God, he prayed to other God? You mean Jesus speaking to the Father? Well, you idiot, we believe there is a Father and there is a Son. It's two different persons. Idiot. But here we have to ask you, how Allah, he prayed for Muhammad? Do you Muslim believe in different person or one person? You see, we Christians, we believe. And the funny, he called himself a Trinity is paganism. So you know what Trinity is, you idiot. You just said Trinity. Trinity. So how Allah, he prayed for Muhammad? Allah is praying for who? We continue. God that killed human and dead, killed by a human and dead. Hold on. We missed one. Okay. God cursed another God for seeking him. Where it says God cursed another God? Where is this guy talking about? Anyone knows? Do you see the filthy liars? What he's talking about? We don't know. Look like this guy, he have a different book. In Christianity, God, he cursed another God. How we can do that if we believe in one God, you idiot? God that killed by a human and dead for 3 days. Oh, hold on, you see, stupid? So you are saying to me he can't be God because he is dead and he was killed by a human for 3 days. We just yesterday, we have a Muslim was explaining to us that you are dead and you are talking. You are in the grave and you are being tortured. So are you dead or alive? Your prophet, he said, pray to me, for your prayer will be supplicated to me. They ask him how we can do that and you will be dead. He says, we the prophet, our body will never decay. I thought you are saying he's dead. Here we go, the prayer of the Muslim will supplicate it to Muhammad. And we the prophet, so are you saying Jesus is not even prophet in Islam no more? So they don't even understand the religion, they don't understand what we believe in. For us, all what happened to Jesus is the body was dead, God never died. Who said what we believe that God he died, you idiot? Jesus says before Abraham I am, which means before he have a body of a human being, he is exist. So his existence have nothing to do with the flesh. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. So the body, they killed the body. Even you idiot, you as a human, you believe in resurrection, don't you? What does that mean? It means your body is dead, your soul is not. And what God do? He resurrect, he reunite the body with the soul. So even you as a human, even when you die, you are not really, I mean, you are dead by body, but your soul is alive. Your soul will not die. This is why it's called resurrection. Reunite, idiot. So in the case of Jesus, he's different. Let us take him as a human, just as a human. As long God in Christianity is a spirit, and they killed the man who is not really the point of existence of Christ. It's just a flesh. This is why Jesus, he said, you can destroy this temple and I can build it in 3 days. The Jews, they thought he talking about the temple of Solomon, but he was talking about his body. So for you, you are saying Jesus cannot be God because he died for 3 days. Let us go with your logic. In Islam, Jesus never died. That means he's God. Because how Jesus is just a man and he never died? You see, I'm just trying to use your stupid logic. You're excused to refuse Jesus as God because he died for 3 days. Well, in Islam, Jesus is alive for 2,000 years. And where he's located? In heaven. So do you see the stupid logic? You just prove that Jesus is God. Because the one who don't die, according to your logic, he is God. Well, Jesus never died in Islam. Not even for a second. So with your stupid logic, you did expose Allah. If you ask the Muslims why Jesus did not die, Muhammad died, Moses died, Abraham died, everybody died except Jesus. They have no answer. Why? And why he is in heaven? What he's doing there? Is it fair that Muhammad now has been eaten by the cockroaches of the Medina? We don't know even where his grave. The Muslims, they say that they buried him in the bedroom of Aisha. Which bedroom? Is that in Mecca or Medina? Muslims do not know. We didn't know even so Muhammad. Is it fair that Muhammad is dead and Jesus is alive? Is it fair? He is the best prophet, but yet he is, according to Muslim books, his belly became full of fart and he stink, and I can show all the reference. Idfunu sahibakum faqad antan. Bury your friend, he smells so bad, disgusting, stink. So while Muhammad stink according to Muslim books, Jesus right now is sitting in the holy heaven. So why you don't go by the logic of Islam? Hey, go by, I'm going with your logic. The one who died, he should not be God. No problem. Okay. So the one who stay alive is God. That is Jesus then. So it doesn't matter where you go, Jesus is God. Your logic is beating you. God that is being cursed in his own Bible, where it says he is being cursed in his own Bible. I know what they are talking about, by the way. They say, cursed is the one who hanged on the tree. But you idiot liar, read the rest of the verse. It says the one who commit a crime. You idiot liar. Jesus clearly said, and everybody says, even the Roman ruler, he says, this person have no sin, he commit no crime. I wash my hands from his blood. So the Bible says, cursed is the one who is hanged on a tree, for he committed a crime. But this is not about Jesus. God is being cursed in his own Bible. We answer that. God went to hell that he created. Okay, hold on. Guys, God, he went to hell to his created. Isn't your God, Allah, he put his foot in the hell? So where he was. And then the hell said, qat. Did Allah go to hell too? And what did God go to hell? God that was influenced by Satan and tempted to suicide for 40 days. Jesus, he tried to suicide for 40 days? You know what? You know who is the one who said that? I think this is Osama Abdullah, the coward, the potato, who I made him shish kebab. Where in the Bible it says Jesus was tempted. You see, the word tempted here, they mean he failed. No, he tempted here, that Satan, he tried to tempt him. But Jesus, he did not do any of what Satan he want. Same time, you liar, coward, the one who tried to commit suicide is Muhammad, not Jesus. Let us go and show some reference. But before we go, God will fight his own creation in the second coming. You stupid idiot. Aren't you a Muslim who believe that Jesus will come and fight the pig? And Jesus, when he is fighting the pig and he is fighting the Dajjal, he is fighting who? Aren't they the creator or the creation of Allah? So Allah is fighting his creation. When Allah, he ordered the Muslim to do jihad against us, what Allah is doing is fighting his creation. Aren't we, according to Islam, his creation? Or we are alien? So I cannot find a smart Muslim, he says something to us. And the funny, he says, special weak God. How Jesus can be weak God, and you eat it and you just said God will fight. And he is the one, according to Islam, who will be victorious at the end of the story. If you are watching a movie, everybody die in the movie except who? The hero. In Islam, that is Jesus. In Islam, literally, that is Jesus. I changed in Muslim to say it's not true. Muhammad died, Moses died. Hey, Moses, give me in the mission. Musa died. Abraham died. Isaac died. Jacob died. Muhammad, the poison is cutting my aorta. And he had diarrhea. Muhammad is like me, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. He died because of his poo-poo. Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he claimed to be the Messiah. They found him filling his poo-poo shit hole. This is your prophet. Because of poison, whatever he eat, it's got diarrhea. He died. So all of them, they die except Jesus. And you are telling me that Jesus is weak? 124,000 prophets sent by Allah. All of them, they die. Except Jesus. And Jesus is weak for you. And you potato, we Christian, we believe that Jesus is living God. And nobody can kill God. They kill the flesh. That's why he said, you can destroy this temple. I will build it. He will build it. How he can build it when he's dead? For the living God never die, my friend. You killed the flesh. So when you examine Muslim post, which is showing a lot of stupidity and anger, this is even go against their own teaching, because Jesus is victorious. The Muslims are waiting for Jesus. Why you are waiting for him if he's weak? Are you waiting for the weak Jesus or the strong Jesus? Why Allah did not send Muhammad to fight the Antichrist? And why the Antichrist, his name is the Antichrist, by the way. I mean, why he is not anti-Allah? Why his name is not anti-Muhammad? Antichrist, Satan is anti-God. Satan is not anti-me. I mean, I'm no one for him. Satan, he wanted to be God. So Satan, he is anti-God. The name of Antichrist alone is a proof that Jesus is God. Otherwise, why Satan, he decided to be his enemy, not the enemy of Muhammad? For a very simple reason. Muhammad is a servant of Satan. Actually, Satan is in the flesh of Muhammad. And this is proven even from the Quran. And Jesus, he is the enemy of Satan, for he is God. You see, if Putin want to challenge somebody, he will challenge who? Christian Prince or Trump? Trump. Why? Because that guy is a king and the other guy is a king. There's two kingdoms. Satan, he have a kingdom, and God has his own kingdom. So Satan, he challenge who? A little guy there? No, he challenged God, for he think he is God. And this is why his name is the Antichrist, for he is challenging God, the Christ. And I challenge the Muslims, all of them together, to explain to us why Jesus have no sin, have no father, still alive until now. He is the one who will bring victory, and he is the one who will destroy Satan. Even Muhammad, he said, when the Antichrist, he see Jesus, he will dissolve as if he is salt dissolved in water. What? As if he's salt dissolved in water. And you are telling me that Jesus is weak? Your prophet was possessed by the devil, and all the Muslims agree that he was bewitched. Your prophet received satanic verses, which mean he was a prophet of Satan, because if I speak for Satan, that make me Satan person, satanic person. If my tongue speak for the tongue of Satan, that means my tongue is the tongue of Satan. And this is what your Muslims agree upon. Satan have no power over Jesus, my friend. And your prophet said, when Satan, he see Jesus, he will dissolve like salt. And that will be the end of the time, and victory will come. By who? By the hands of Jesus, even in the filthy book of Muhammad. Who can refute that? Any Muhammadan? And you notice something about Muhammadan, if you remember yesterday, when we were talking about Muhammad copying from the books of the rabbi. You remember yesterday? Muhammad is copying from the book of the rabbi. And we got the Muslim busted with no mercy from their own words. The second you put Muhammadan busted in his corner, he changed the topic in the speed of light. Do you remember yesterday? Let us take a look, just to remind you of what happened yesterday. Any second, any debate, you make him look like a joke, and I'm talking about Muhammad, not the Muslims. Muslims, for me, they are poor people, they are naive, being fooled by, you know, the private part vendor Muhammad, who himself could not fix his private part. Even Muhammad, he said, imagine guys, there's a prophet, he says, I was the most weak person in between mankind, and boom boom. I mean, what kind of a prophet he go in the stage and he say that? Brothers and sisters, my name is Muhammad. I was the most weak person in boom boom. And then I invoke Allah. And then Allah, he send me a dish of shish kebab. I ate it, and since then I get the power of 40 men in boom boom. This is God. The Muslim, they say to us, and by the way, anything I say, if there is a Muslim want to challenge me to show you what I am saying, call me. Say you are a liar, show me. Did your prophet invoke Allah to fix his private part? And then Allah, he went to his kitchen and he made shish kebab dish for him? And the Muslim, they say to us that if Allah want to fix something or he do something, he say be. Okay, why Allah did not say be to the penis of Muhammad? Why he need to send him a dish of shish kebab? Christian Prince, first of all, I am busy. Hold on, Zakir Naik, you're a doctor. We have a person. Christian Prince, first of all, I told you I'm busy. Okay, come on, Zakir Naik, what are you doing? I know what are you doing. I mean, what do you do? Like, what do you do for a living? Christian Prince, I do a lot of things. First of all, I have a degree, not like you. And I'm a doctor. This is what I'm calling you because you're a doctor. You get the point there. Brother Sitter, he get the point there. He's calling me because I'm doctor. Hey, he's stupid, I'm smart. Okay, Zakir Naik, okay, time to show off, right? So, what happened to the penis of your prophet? He invoked his God, and then his God, he sent him a dish of shish kebab. What do you think about this? This is very normal. If a person is sick, you give him a recipe. But this is God. Why God he need to make a recipe? I thought God, he says be is going to be. How come Allah did not fix the penis of Muhammad by saying be? First of all, Allah will not use the word be because it's not about penis. So the word be of Allah is limited like what? Open the window? Exactly. So if Allah say be to the penis of Muhammad, be good penis, that will not function? Exactly. So Allah, he had to find a way. So he went to the kitchen and he made teeth kebab. And then he sent it to the Prophet, and then the Prophet, he ate it, and he made the one of 40 men. Hey, wait, by the way, how Muhammad, he measured that his power became 40 men power and boom, boom. Like, did you guys make a race, like brings 40 men, and you see how many times they can do it, and Muhammad, he won? Christian Prince, this is a stupid question. Very embarrassing. Respect yourself, please. But you are the one who's saying he got the power of 40 men. How you measure it? Allah said so. The Prophet said so. What if the Prophet, he don't even have the power of a cat? Did you see it? Is it Aisha, she said that the Prophet imagined that he's having sex, but in fact he never did? Where is the 40 men? Christian Prince, Aisha, he was talking when the Prophet was bewitched. Was what? Was bewitched, you mean? Exactly. And now you are supporting for the my English. Your English is funny and your Arabic is funny. So don't try it. Okay? Okay, so how the Prophet was bewitched? You Muslim, you say that Muhammad is protected by Allah, and now you are saying to me that the Prophet was bewitched, so you were for a bewitched Prophet? Christian Prince, magic is very powerful. As an example, my mother-in-law, she put magic on me, and since then I don't get fat. I'm so skinny. If you look at me, I am swimming inside my jacket. So you think you are so skinny and you are swimming inside your jacket because of the magic? Exactly. And now you are getting better and smarter. And don't call me again. And next time you want to call me, show me your face. Show me your face, I challenge you. Okay, Zakir Naik, thank you. I'm not hanging up. What do you mean you don't hang up? I don't want to hang up. I challenge you. You are a coward, you are running away from me. Oh, I'm not running away. Okay, we stay. No, I'm going to leave then. What's wrong with you? Are you going to hang up or not? I'm going to leave. But a second ago you said I'm running away. Now you are running away. I'm not running away. So hang up. I'm not going to hang up. Okay, so stay with us. I'm not going to stay with you. So what we will do now? I'm going to curse you. May Allah make you stupid. So you admitted I'm not stupid yet. Okay, this is the wrong one. May Allah make you, look like a camel. Are you saying I don't look like a camel? I thought the Quran says we are animals already. Okay, I will take that one back. May Allah, what? Okay, Zakir. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Exactly. Oh, but it's nice talking to me. Actually, even my wife, she said to me, it's very nice talking to you. It's better when you are asleep. But what? Okay, Zakir, whatever you say. Thank you very much. This is Islam. This is the stupidity of this cult. Listen to this. This is a Muslim. He called me yesterday and he got me busted. As usual. He said the answer, this is true. Did he say right away, this is true? Or a few days after?
Both.
How do you come both? How Muhammad, he say, if Jibreel, he came to him few days after this incident happened, how Muhammad, he say right away, this is true? How he confirm it? You just say that Jibreel came to him a few days after to tell him the story.
Yes, because Jibreel informed him before that about the punishment of the grave.
Okay, guys, this is the question. If Jibreel informed him before, so why you say a few days after Jibreel came to him and told him the story about the punishment of the grave? Secondly, if Jibreel came before, okay, hold on. As long Jibreel came before, why Muhammad never prayed this prayer before? Why he never prayed?
Muhammad, because Muhammad didn't know that even the Muslims would be put to trial in the grave, and he became terrified.
My friend, but Muhammad, he did not know. So Muhammad was giving an answer without knowing? The Prophet of Allah, he was teaching wrong information? He don't know? If you don't know, shut up. Don't say I know. That means he lied. He don't know. Is the sound of this guy, is it clear, guys? Somebody saying the volume is not good in the video. Is it good? Right away he starts saying, read carefully, right away. It's in front of you. I like your love, by the way. You're a joker. So, by the way, when a Muslim, he is in the corner, they start laughing. You know, this is a pain. This is not a laugh. Painful. The second you see the Muslim laughing this way, it means there's a lot of pain. It's okay, he's doing delivery. So did he say immediately? She said, after that day, not a few days after that day, we never saw Muhammad praying except saying this.
But in another hadith it says after Jibreel came to him, he said after the day he never offered.
Give me the hadith. Give me the hadith.
Wait, I can't wait. Let me try to find.
Copy the hadith in Arabic, post a few words from it, not all of it, maybe because YouTube will not allow you. Anyway, so this is how it is always when you put a Muslim in the corner, and then we have another Muslim, he called me after that. Let's see the other one, where things get more hilarious. Hold on, let me tell you before you this guy here, right away when you get them busted, they start talking about something different topic. They want to change the topic.
I called you earlier.
Yeah, I know. But what's your name, my friend, so I can call you by your name, if you don't mind?
My name is One.
Your name is One? What does that mean? Your name is One, so your dad, he called you One?
No. My name is One.
Okay, but your name.
One, or is that too difficult for you?
My name is Muhammad. And originally, my name is Kathum. And some people, they call me Ahmad. And some people call me Mustafa. Which one is you? I have 99 names. Okay. No, okay. What no, I cannot. It's very hard for me because I don't speak Arabic. So.
But I'm back.
Okay. So what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I found the evidence that actually the rabbis also believe that there is a punishment in the grave.
Thank you very much, guys. The rabbi, guys, did you hear it? The rabbis. Again, the rabbis. This is not from the Bible.
Listen, no, you wanted proof because this woman, Jewish woman, right, was a Jew, right?
Right.
Or was she not a Jew?
Yeah.
Tell me.
She's
a Jew, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you want proof, right? Okay. I will read what I found. Okay.
I know what you find. This is not from the Old Testament, my friend.
What? This is from the Talmud, which is...
Thank you very much. The rabbi, the book of the devil, the Talmud. Guys, the stupid idiot, he think he can refute me. He said, don't you agree with the church father? And then what he is going to read for me? The Talmud. The church father for the Abdul is the Talmud. Can you believe it? Don't you agree with the church father? Yes, I agree with church father. Which show me. You start reading the Talmud. What? They believe that a spirit will be tortured. First of all, even their hold on. Let me tell you before you read. Let me tell you before you read it what it says. Hold on. Let me show you.
Do you deny the church fathers?
No, listen. No, none of the church fathers they say that. Don't stop lying. Stop lying. Now I'm asking you. Do you Muslim approve the Talmud? Do you Muslim approve the Talmud?
The existence or taking from the church fathers. So my question back to you is: do you take from the church fathers?
Let us go with the Talmud first. Do you approve the Talmud? And then we'll go to the church father.
Do you take from the church fathers?
We will take, no problem. But I'm asking you now. Do you accept the Talmud?
No. You.
Do you accept the Talmud? Do you accept the Talmud? Yes or no? See, they don't accept the Talmud, so why Muhammad is taking a story from the Talmud? And when he said to me, church father, I thought he's going to quote from me a verse, trying to give it for a false interpretation. He's talking about the Talmud. The Talmud is a church father? The Talmud is an Antichrist book. It's a devilish book. So you admitted that your prophet is stealing from the Talmud, the book of the devil.
I'm not saying that he was taking, learning from the Jewish woman.
So why you are quoting for me?
Actually, also the Prophet.
Listen.
You know.
So you agree with me?
Christians are not doing. You are literally, denying or not taking from the Old Testament anymore. My question back to you is: do you take from the church fathers? Yes or no?
Sure, we take. Go ahead. Show me. Okay, show me. No, show me, guys. He want to show me from the church father where it says that two angels will come to you in the grave and they will hit you with the hammer. Go ahead.
He does not take from the church fathers.
Go ahead. Show me. Go ahead. Hello?
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm back. Okay. Okay, the punishment of Qura. Once a Bedouin came to Rabah Bar Hannah and offered to show him where Qura and his followers.
What is it? What Rabah? What are you reading?
I'm reading part of the Talmud.
Just stupid idiot. He said the church father. The Talmud is the church father, you donkey. The Talmud is the church father. Okay. Okay, I'm asking you. So you are saying now that agreeing that your prophet is taken from the Talmud, correct?
According to the hadith you provided.
Yes.
Tell me, what can you take from the hadith?
I'm asking you.
Right?
I'm taking from the hadith that Muhammad, he learned that from the Jews. This is my point. Muhammad is a thief. He learned that from the Jews. But this is not approved. Even in Judaism, not every Jew agree with the Talmud. The Talmud is a book of rabbis. It's the same as, right now I can make a book. Anyone who is a rabbi, he write in it. So I'm asking you now. I'm asking you. Is the Talmud is a book of God in Islam?
Again, I'm rephrasing. You told me get proof from Judaism, and here's proof.
But you are proving my point. You are proving my point. My point was that Muhammad, he stole that from the rabbis, from the Jews. He is a thief and he is a stupid because he stole something stupid from them.
Crazy, man. Like, seriously, that's why, listen, guys, the audience of this guy, that's why scholars do not want to debate this guy, because he's very rude and a big liar, and a deceptive one.
Okay, hold on. Why I'm rude? Why I'm rude? And why I'm deceiving? Isn't it you who called me? Isn't it you who quote from me the Talmud? Isn't it you who quote the Talmud? Okay, I'm asking you. Do Muhammad approve the Talmud? Listen. You are a potato. You are going to hang up or whatever. Okay, then answer. Then answer. Then be a man. Now he switched to polytheist from Muhammad speaking about the punishment of the grave. Suddenly we're going to talk about polytheist. And the funny, Muslims who worship Muhammad, Muslims who kisses black stone, Muslims who believe in stones forgive sin, erase sin, Muslims who believe that they have to pray to Muhammad, they talk about monotheism. And the Muslims, he think that because they say we have one God, that means they have a point here, like they are stronger than us. Well, we are the one who believe in one God, not you. if we examine the one God of Islam, we will find he does not exist. You have one God who say the earth is a flat. One God who say the woman, she have a sperm coming from the upper side of her ribs. One God who says sperm of a man coming from the backbone. One God who says mountain, he placed it in the top of the earth. One God who is saying that thunder is an angel. One God who said that, hold on. Allah, he placed mountains in the top of the earth so the earth will not be shaking. One God who said that salty water and fresh water never mixed. I mean, should I continue? You have one idiot God. His name is Muhammad. So they think by saying we have one God, they have something. You have zero. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? Right away he switched to monotheism and polytheist. You are not a person who worship God, you worship Muhammad. Muhammad, he says something, Allah, he says something. Which one you follow, Muslims? You follow Muhammad. Who wanna prove me wrong? I will open my Skype and we encourage any Muslim who have knowledge to call us live on air. My Skype is open. Open a challenge. Anyone? Okay, we have a Muslim, look like it. Hello?
Hello there. Hello?
Yes. Ultimate Fort. Hello? Yes, who is this?
This is Shafar Rizan.
Oh, this is not Ultimate. Okay, so how can I help you, my friend? You are live on air.
I'm live. Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, do you remember last time you were active on Power Talk, right?
Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Yeah, pardon?
Are you a Muslim?
Muslim by religion or Muslim by faith?
I don't understand. Are you a Muslim or not? Either you say yes or you say no.
No, you have to specifically ask that Muslim by religion or Muslim by faith. That's it.
It doesn't matter. It is you who identify yourself, not me. So I'm asking you, are you a Muslim or not?
Because the answer will be two different kinds of answer.
I don't understand you, my friend. If you ask me, are you Christian? I will say yes. Christian means someone who follows Jesus. Muslim means someone he surrendered to Muhammad. Do you surrender to Muhammad? Do you say Shahada?
I never surrender to Muhammad and I never say the Shahada because it is not me. And I'm also not a Christian.
So you are not a Muslim?
Okay, you ask me. Okay, I'll give you two answers. If you are asking me whether I'm a Muslim,
I'm not going to do philosophy with you. Are you a Muslim or not?
Okay, I ask you. I answer you.
Do you believe in Muhammad as a prophet? Do you believe in Muhammad as a prophet? Yes or no?
I believe that Muhammad is the messenger of God.
Okay, so are you a Muslim or not?
Let me rephrase that, your question. You ask me whether I'm a Muslim by religion or by faith.
Okay, so you believe, this is, my friend, you are being silly now. You are being silly. Okay, but you said Muhammad is a messenger of God. Let's go from there. Muhammad is a messenger of God. What makes Muhammad messenger? Go ahead. What is the proof that Muhammad is a messenger?
Because I believe my faith is mine.
No problem. I'm asking you, I'm not asking about you, you believe your faith, your mind. I'm asking you, you said Muhammad is a messenger of God. What makes him a messenger of God?
Because I believe the Quran.
You believe in the Quran. What is the proof that the Quran is from God? Okay, we go there then. What make you believe the Quran is from God?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder?
Okay, I will speak louder. Okay, let me ask you this. Why did you believe that the Bible is from Jesus?
You are changing the topic. I'm asking you now. You said you believe in Muhammad. Yeah, you see the best answer for my question is to make a question as simple as that. You know, this is the easy way. So I ask you a question, what do you do? I ask you, do you have, let us say you go to the store. You say to the guy in the store, do you have Pepsi Cola? You say to him, what make you think we have Pepsi Cola? It's a store. You said you believe in Muhammad, so I'm asking you now, what make you think that Muhammad is a prophet of God? Go ahead.
You asked me whether Muhammad is a prophet of God.
Yeah.
I told you, I believe Muhammad is the messenger of God.
So he's the prophet. He's a messenger only.
Messenger and prophet is different. Messenger, the message is divine and eternal.
Okay. And the prophet?
Prophet only for that. Prophet only lives. Okay, Muhammad, if he's a prophet, he's the prophet for the Arabs.
Uh-huh.
And nothing more, nothing less. If I believe that Jesus is the messenger of God, Muhammad is also the messenger of God.
So when Allah he sent Muhammad, he sent him only to the Arab?
Yes.
So are you an Arab?
I'm a Malay. I'm coming from Malaysia.
So how you believe in Muhammad? If you are, you just said Muhammad was sent only to the Arab, and actually this is true. The Quran says that Muhammad was sent only to Mecca and what is around it. Okay, so now how you believe that Muhammad is a messenger to you?
Because of the Quran.
Okay, let's go to the Quran. Muhammad in the Quran, what he say? How he make you think that he is a messenger for you in the Quran? Tell us.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many times was Jesus mentioned in the Quran? 25, right?
That doesn't matter.
How many times was Muhammad mentioned in the Quran?
Actually Jesus in the Quran did not even mention once. It's mentioned Isa. We do not know who's Isa. Secondly, the Quran says,
Okay.
Hold on. Does the Quran says, hold on.
Joshua means Isa.
Hold on. Is it true that the Quran says in chapter 14, verse number 4, we send not a messenger except
What are you
to
quoting now?
teach
Chapter 14 from what? Bible?
from the Quran?
Okay, good, great.
Okay. Chapter 14, verse number 4 from the Quran says, we send not a messenger except, this is the messenger, the one you like, huh? Not a prophet, messenger, except to teach in the language of his own people. Is Muhammad from Malaysia and he speaks the language of the own people and he is from there?
Did I say that Muhammad is from Malaysia? My father's name is Muhammad.
You
Is he a prophet?
You're idiot. You see, I'm not calling you idiot, I'm giving you a rank now. You just said to me that you believe that Muhammad, listen. You said to me, Muhammad was a prophet for the Arab, a messenger for you. Okay, I said to you, what make him messenger for you? He said, because he was a prophet only for the Arab. Okay, but the Quran says, he will not send a messenger to you unless he is from your country, speaking your language. Answer that.
You know what messenger is in Arab? Messenger means Rasul.
Oh, Rasul, I don't know that. I just learned that from you. What does have to do with my business now? I'm asking you, the Quran said, Allah will not send you. Listen.
Spirit.
Are you deaf?
Holy Spirit.
Are you deaf? Don't change the topic. I'm saying the Quran says Allah never send a messenger except to teach.
Rasul means messenger.
So
you believe that Jesus is God. I agree with you. Jesus is God. We settle on that, right? There's only one God, and Jesus is God. You believe that Jesus is God.
So you believe Jesus is God?
I agree.
You believe Jesus is God?
I don't believe Jesus is God. Jesus is the Word of God.
Oh, he's the Word of God. Okay,
That's where we differ.
Okay, we will go to that part. But let's finish this one first.
Okay.
What the Quran says, Allah will not send you a messenger, not a prophet, unless he speak your language and he is from your country. Is Muhammad speaking your language? Is from your country?
I know where you're going with this.
Doesn't matter where you are going. I want an answer. You are smart. For sure you know where I'm going. For sure you know where I'm going. I'm going to buy some Pepsi Cola for you now. Listen.
What is the mother tongue of Jesus?
This is not the question. This is not the question. This is the Quran. I'm asking you, Muhammad. I'm reading for you from the Bible. I'm reading from the Quran. The Quran said, listen.
Do you know Aramaic or not?
The Bible, my friend, the Bible says that Jesus. You see, you are a silly person. Even in your Islamic books, your Islamic books agree that Jesus he made his disciples speak all languages. Shut up. Jesus he speak many languages. He spoke many languages. He spoke Aramaic. He speak all languages. And the Bible says that God, the Messiah, he made his disciples speak all languages. Now I'm asking you, why you are changing the topic? Why you are changing the topic? Are you being a coward? The Quran says Allah will never send you a messenger unless from your country and he speak your language. You jump to what? You jump to talk about Jesus because you're a coward. Are you going to answer or not?
No. Let
Okay.
me ask you this.
No, don't ask me. I want an answer. No, you see, with the Christian Prince, Muslim cannot play games. Muslims cannot play games. You are in the corner, even if you are sitting in a round room. You need to answer me before you continue. You cannot play games with the Christian Prince. I am a Christian Prince, my friend. So, do you agree with the Quran? Do you agree with the verse saying Allah will never send you, and He never send the messenger unless he is from your country speaking your language? Do you agree with that verse or not?
Yes, I agree with
Okay,
that.
so how Muhammad is a messenger for you?
With that.
So you agree with that? Okay, wonderful. So how you agree that Muhammad is a messenger for you when the Quran says Allah will never send a messenger unless he's from your country and he speak your language? Do Muhammad, is he from Malaysia and he speak your language?
Do you know that the messenger speaks a very universal language?
Where is that?
The
Well, hold on. Okay, hold on, guys.
Bible.
The Quran is universal language. The Quran. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? The Quran says. The Quran says. You idiot. Your Quran. The Quran is. You idiot. You idiot. You idiot. You idiot. You are a certified idiot. Everybody's laughing at you.
I'm an idiot.
Listen. Okay, so why the Quran? So why the Quran saying? So why the Quran saying we will never send you a messenger unless it is in your language, so you might understand. If the Quran is
It never stated that new language. What kind of language that you are asking me?
Abdul.
You are an Arab.
It says in front of you. It says in front of you. It says in front of you. Allah will send you in your language, so you might understand. Do you agree with that or not?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Do you understand Arabic? Do you understand? Sorry. Do you understand Arabic? Do you understand Arabic?
Muhammad, please, my description.
Do you understand Arabic?
Language.
Do you understand Arabic?
You are wrong. Okay, I know where you're going.
Do you understand Arabic?
I understand Arabs.
Okay, read for me. Here we go.
The Quran.
Okay, read for me. Okay, read for me.
Let me.
Okay, read for me the screen. No, read for me the verses in the screen. Guys, he said he understands Arabic. Okay, go ahead, read for me. Either you are a liar or you are truthful. Okay, read. Here we go.
I'm not Hafiz, okay? I need to have a Quran with me.
It doesn't matter. I'm putting it in the screen. I have it in the screen. It's on the screen.
What screen? Because I don't know how this Skype works. If I minimize this, maybe this
No, it doesn't matter. Skype, if you minimize it, is not going to stop the screen in YouTube. Still, you can see both. Look at the screen.
Okay. Because I don't know how this works. Okay, I'm gonna read. What verse you want me to read?
Anything. Read. Here we go. I will scroll for you, and you read for me. I will choose something simple for you. Here we go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
He's reciting.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He's reciting.
ألف لام ميم.
Here we go. Stupid.
ذلك الكتاب.
Stupid donkey. Stupid donkey. This is a because he know it by heart. He don't know. I cannot read. Radio station. I asked him to read what is on the screen. What does this have to do with the screen? Alif Lam Mim. What? Stop. What does that word mean? He don't know. Do you see how stupid this cult is? Anyone, I used to sing a commercial when I was a kid in English. I don't know a word in it. I don't know even what the commercial mean. I sing it, so I hear it, I sing it. They teach their children how to sing the Quran when they are in young age, but they don't know what they are talking about. Okay, what does that mean? You don't know. Let me call him back because this guy is fun. Coward. I cannot call him for some reason. Okay, now maybe.
Hello?
Yes, why you are reciting for me different chapter have nothing to do with my question. You are reciting something you know by heart. I'm asking you to read.
That is the Quran, right?
Okay, I'm asking you to read. You are reciting a chapter. You are reciting some verses. You recite them by heart. You are not reading. You said to me you understand the Quran. Okay, you know what? You are the one who chose Alif Lam Mim. Correct? What Alif Lam Mim mean?
Alif Lam Mim. You don't know what Alif Lam Mim?
No, I do not know. No, I want you to explain to me. Go ahead.
You are Christian. You should know better.
No, I do not know. You tell me. Okay, go ahead.
Alif Lam Mim. You don't know.
No, I do not know.
You know?
What's wrong with you?
From Hebrew, actually.
I want you to explain the Quran, my friend. Guys, why you keep repeating yourself? Obviously, you are thinking, right? Are you searching Google? What Alif Lam Mim? You are the one who chose the verse. You are the one who start reciting it. And you are the one who is supposed to know what it's mean. What Alif Lam Mim mean?
Okay, I purposely choose that because I know you will ask this.
Ah, aha. Okay, what does it mean? Okay.
You are Christian, you should know. Now, what is Alif Lam Mim?
What? You tell me.
It is from Aramaic actually. It is from Hebrew.
Okay. And what does it mean?
The history dated back from Hebrew is from the Tetragrammaton.
My friend, can you tell me what Alif Lam mean?
It is a codex, you know.
What does that mean?
It is a structure of the Quran.
No problem. What does that mean? No problem. What does that mean? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. Jim Mim Dun Dan Dan Dim Hummus Fatatin. The question is, what Alif Lam Mim mean? Go ahead.
You know what Alif Lam Mim.
No, I don't. You tell me. Go ahead.
Do you really wanted to know it?
Yeah, sure. I want to know it. Thank you, my friend. Come on.
It is the name. It is the name of God.
It is the name of God. Your God. His name is Alif Lam Mim.
It is the name of God. Yes.
Oh wow! So you have now a new name. So I thought Allah have 99 names. We don't see there in the 99 names anyone saying that this is a.
Where did you learn this? Allah did not have no 99 names. That's bullshit. You know.
This is bullshit. Oh, okay. Can you show me one scholar? He says that Allah, His name is Alif Lam Mim.
That is the codex, like what I told you. That is a codex.
No, you need to show me. You see, in order to prove your point, you have to show me. If there's anyone agree with you, is that your own fictions? Is that your own fabrication? What is that?
Yeah,
Alif Lam Mim. What does that mean?
Fiction. I don't care. You call it fiction. I don't mind. This is what I believe.
So you are fabricating answers. You are fabricating answers. If we go right now to tafsir, we find that saying Allah knows what He meant. So how come the scholar they say Allah knows what He meant by that? Nobody knows. Except you. You are the one who knows. What happened?
Allah knows. Can you rephrase that question again?
How come the scholar they say Allah knows best what He meant by that?
The scholar says Allah knows best. Where did they quote that?
Here we go. You claim that you know Arabic, you understand Arabic. Read it for me. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain in front of my eyes. Read for me. Read for me Tafsir al-Jalalain. Go ahead.
Tafsir. I don't read tafsir. I'm not the tafsir fanatics.
So what do you do? How you understand the Quran? Do you know Arabic?
I know how to read, but I don't know Arabic.
So how you understand? Guys, he knew how to read, but he do not know Arabic. So how you understand the Quran in Arabic if you do not know Arabic?
Okay. Let me ask you what this.
Don't ask me, I'm asking you. Don't change the topic.
Okay,
how you understand the Quran in a language you don't understand? This is a miracle. Tell me how you can do that.
Let me ask you one thing. Do you believe that Jesus is God?
Don't stop being stupid. Don't change the topic. The second a Muslim, his ass is spanked and it's red, he changed the topic immediately. This is not the question. Don't change the topic. How you understand the Quran if you do not know Arabic? I want to know.
Can you rephrase that again?
Why I need to rephrase how many times I need to repeat the same question? How you understand? Okay, I will make it slow for you. I will make it slow for you. How you understand the Quran if you do not know Arabic? You want it slower?
In Quran, there's a lot of words. There's one word that is, if you know, you are an Arab, you should know better. One word called ayah. Do you know what ayah means?
No, I do not know. Tell me.
They say miracle.
Miracle.
It's not miracle that Jesus can walk on water. It's not even miracle. Ayah means the one who should have faith should see. Okay.
Okay. So what is it? Okay, hold on.
In the Quran.
Okay. So you believe in the Quran without knowing what is inside the Quran, and you recite the Quran, but you do not know what the Quran is saying.
Of course, I know what the Quran is.
I just asked you what Alif Lam Mim mean.
Alif Lam Mim is the name of God.
Where do you get this from?
Jesus told me.
Where he told you? Go show me. Go ahead.
Jesus told me that Alif Lam.
Where he showed you? Okay, guys, Jesus told him, this guy, he received a mail. Okay, where Jesus told you that Alif Lam mean the name of
Do you know
Allah?
who Jesus is? Do you know who?
Don't change the topic, Abdul. Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Too much camera urine. I'm asking you, either you are a liar or you are telling the truth. You show me where you get this from. You said Jesus told me. Where Jesus told you?
Accuse me.
How
You
Joseph?
are not a good Jesus followers. I know Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus spoke to me.
Okay, hold on.
But you can say I'm
Okay, listen. Everybody is laughing at you now. Look, the chat is going crazy. People are having fun.
I don't care.
Okay, no problem. Okay, listen. I want you to explain to me the chapter we quote for you from the beginning. My friend, what's your name?
Believe that
What's your
talking to me.
What's your name? Shafarizan. Okay. Shafarizan Muhammad. Okay, Shafarizan, listen. I want you, as long you are a genius and you are with us, and I am so happy that you are here with us, to explain to me chapter 14, verse number 4.
I'm not in chapter 14, verse number 4. Let me check.
Okay.
Chapter 14, verse.
Thank you very much.
That is where you are wrong, you know.
Okay, go ahead.
That is where you are wrong. That's a God sent prophet, not okay. The Arabs, actually, the Arabic language in the Quran is very simple. It's well understood. Even me as a Malay, I understood what is written in the Quran.
You just said you didn't understand anything in it a second ago. Anyway, listen.
But then,
Okay, explain to me the verse, which is very easy to explain. Go ahead. You stupid. This is not the verse I'm reading for you. Are you stupid or what? I'm asking you, read the chapter 14, chapter 14,
okay, sorry.
chapter 14, verse number 4. Let me make it big for you.
God did not send a messenger except for the language that the people know. All over the world, all Muslims know what Arabic language is. Arabic language is not hard or difficult like Aramaic.
But hold on. It says here.
Very simple.
It says to his own people. Are you from the people of Muhammad? The language of Muhammad is Arabic. The Quran says we made this book a clear Arabic.
Do you want me to explain further? Okay, Quran was sent in Mecca 1,434 years ago, but it's still relevant until now.
But you don't understand it. You just said you don't speak Arabic. So what is relevant about the language you don't understand?
Because I simply understand what Quran is all about.
But you just said you don't understand Arabic.
I adopted it. I practice it, and I practice it in my life.
You practice the Quran in your life, but you don't understand the Quran. Okay, hold on.
Do you know that?
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, listen.
Do you know?
No, I do not know.
Quran already affirms what is written in the Bible. I don't believe that the Bible is corrupt. I don't believe in the Muslim.
That's good. So you are a better Muslim than the rest of Muslims. I agree with you. The Quran confirmed the Bible, but that's not a question now. As long you are saying you understand the Quran, and the Quran is so clear for you, can you explain this verse for me? It says we send a messenger, we never send a messenger, except in the language of his own people. Okay, so Muhammad was sent.
Language of people.
Okay.
Since I understand the Arab language, that means that language is for me.
But you just said you didn't understand it.
Everybody understands.
Okay, I'm going to speak to you in Arabic. I'm going to make my own Quran, and I want you to show me that I'm wrong. Let us see if you understand Arabic or not. Is that fair?
Okay.
Inshallah. وإذ قال موسى لقومه اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ أنجاكم من آل فرعون. Okay, did I make a false? Where is my mistake? Where is my mistake?
وإذ قال موسى لربكم.
إذ قال موسى لقومه.
Musa said to his people.
I made a verse now. Is that verse is accurate? I made a verse. Is that verse accurate or the Quran is accurate?
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it again?
إذ قال موسى لقومه اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ أنجاكم من آل فرعون.
أنجاكم من آل فرعون. What is that?
So is that stupid for you?
the first half I understand. The anjakum is quite.
I'm asking you, you understand Arabic? Did I made a stupid mistake here? Did I fabricate Quran? Is my Quran better than the Quran?
No, the first one is I understand the first. You mentioned about.
This is not the question. This is not a question. You said you understand Arabic, right? I made a Quran. Is my Quran better than the Quran?
Yeah, you are mentioning about Musa. Musa is mentioned a lot.
This is not the question. This is not the question. Is my Quran better than your Quran? I just made Quran. Is my Quran better than the Quran?
That is from the Quran, right?
I just said to you, I just made Quran. Is my Quran better than your Quran? You said you understand Arabic and you are very well versed. So, is my Quran better than your Quran, or Allah Quran is better than mine?
No, whatever message that is conveyed in the Quran is better than everything.
So you are saying now that the Quran is better than what I said, correct?
No. Do you remember Yasin?
This is another question. This is not the question. This is not the question. Is the Quran telling the story about Moses is better than my story, the one I just told you, or my story, the Arabic is better?
You do Arabic. Of course, your Arabic is better because you're an Arab. I'm a Malay.
So no, I'm talking about the Quran. I'm talking about the Quran. Which one is better? When Allah he spoke about Moses, or me when I said, وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ اذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ أَنْجَاكُمْ مِنْ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ? Is my statement better than Allah telling about Moses, or the statement of Allah about Moses is better than mine?
Do you know who Allah is?
This is another question. Which one statement is better? The story Allah told in the Quran, or my statement?
Of course, the Quran. In huwa illa zikrun wa Qur'anun.
Okay, just to show that everybody that you are an idiot donkey. When I was reading Quran, you idiot. You just told me the Quran is better than what I said, but I was reading Quran.
Pardon? No. You are diverting. You are subjugating. You know.
What you everybody heard you. You said the Quran for sure is better than what you said. You said the Quran is better than what I said, but I was reading Quran. I was reading exactly. Here we go. وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ اذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ إِذْ أَنْجَاكُمْ مِنْ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ.
The last one.
You said the Quran is better for sure.
It's about Allah. That's a good thing. I know that you're mentioning it. You are liar. You are the most lying cheat. You know. Trying to bluff me. I answer you already. In wa illa dhikrun Qur'anun mubin. Quran is better than your words. It's from the Quran. Of course, I know you're trying to make a stupid person out of me. You think I'm stupid?
No, you are not. You are a genius. Okay, let me ask you. I have a question.
I'm not a fucking genius, you know. Now I'm cursing. You know?
Did you say the F word?
I'm not a genius. I'm a stupid person.
Did you say the F word?
No. You are trying. No.
It's okay. Muhammad, he said it too. It's okay. It's okay, my friend. Muhammad, he said that.
That's you don't try to make a fool out of me.
I am not. You are officially a fool. You are certified fool. I did not make a fool out of you. You are a fool. Now listen. I'm going to give you a chance. Listen.
No problem.
I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. Let us make it simple. What do you think? Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm willing to change the topic for you. I'm willing to change the topic for you.
I'm not gonna. Let's go back to the topic. Yeah,
okay, so the Quran says, in order to make it clear for them, we have to send the Quran. As long as you don't want to change topic, that's wonderful. In order to make it clear for them, we send them in their language. What is the language Allah sent the Quran with? What is the language Allah sent the Quran with?
Apa kau cakap tadi?
Hello?
Apa kau cakap tadi? Kau cakap apa tadi, Bahlul? Hello? Are you listening now?
Yeah, I'm listening. What is the language?
Okay. Let us go next to your question. What is your question now? No, I'm interested to talk to you about Jesus.
Okay, as long as you understand Quran in Arabic, can you speak to me in Arabic?
I cannot speak to you.
So how you understand the Quran in Arabic but you don't speak Arabic? I mean, who is the crazy here? You see, you are being a liar then. You said you do not need to know Arabic to understand the Quran. So how you can do that? Hello? Potato, 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 potato. Potato, potato, potato. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I understand Arabic, but I do not know Arabic. I can understand it, but I cannot speak it because I am a Muslim. I say stupid things. Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, what
No,
happened?
I'm here.
Okay, so the Quran says
You're
you
talking to the
cannot.
audience.
So you say,
No, CP, hello. I have full connection here. Oh, shit. Hello? Okay, CP, the reason why I call you now is I wanted to talk to you about Jesus, since I'm really interested to know your standpoint on Jesus as God.
why you don't tell me about Muhammad? Which one is more
I'm
important
not
for you?
interested in Muhammad. I don't know who Muhammad is. I'm only interested in Jesus.
You don't know who's Muhammad, so you how you believe that he's a messenger to you?
Interested. Let me rephrase that. I'm not interested to know who Muhammad is. I'm really interested to know who Jesus is.
Okay, as long, no problem. We can switch the topic to know about Jesus, no problem. I want to ask you, the Quran says, the Quran, I switched the topic for you, no problem. The Quran speak about Jesus. What do you understand from the Quran about Jesus? Who is Jesus?
Not much.
Not much, but you said you understand the Quran.
No, because Jesus was mentioned, not in detail as in Bible or.
So what the point of saying to me that Jesus was mentioned 25 times, as you said, which is not true, and then you say to me, I understand nothing about Jesus. So Allah, he mentioned 25 times Jesus, but he never mentioned what is Jesus. So you just got your Allah busted. Allah, he's stupid. He is like those what they call them, the green bird who speak, Jesus, 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 Isa, 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 Isa. But who is Isa? We do not know. You are a person who said you understand the Quran. Muhammad is a messenger sent to you, and now after reading the Quran, saying that Jesus mentioned there 25 times, which is a false. Yet you don't understand who is Jesus. How come? What happened? Are you saying your prophet he failed?
No. Let me rephrase that question. I call you because I so wanted to know your standpoint on Jesus. That's it.
My
I'm
standpoint?
not interested to talk about Muhammad. I'm interested to talk about Jesus. What do you know about Jesus?
Jesus is the one who get Muhammad busted. He said he is the devil.
No, that's not talk about Muhammad. I'm not interested on Muhammad.
I'm not talking about Muhammad now. I'm not talking about Muhammad. I'm talking about Jesus. Jesus is the one who taught us that a person like Muhammad is a scumbag. I'm talking about Jesus, not about Muhammad.
He mentioned Muhammad in names.
No, he said Muhammad by name. Let me show you. No, sure, he mentioned Muhammad by name. Hold on. Let us show you how Muhammad is mentioned by name. Jesus, he mentioned the false teacher, the hypocrite, the liars, the scumbag, the fool. All of those fit with Muhammad. Okay, let me ask you. Was Muhammad a fool when he said the one who have orgasm first, the baby will look like him? Or he was not a fool? Was he a liar and a fool?
What do you mean?
Well, Muhammad, he said, and this is what Jesus is talking about, the fool, the liar, the hypocrite, who claim to be teachers, but they are false teachers. Muhammad, he said, Muhammad, he says, hold on. Muhammad, he said,
did he mention Matthew 24? Did he mention the name of the false prophet is Muhammad?
Matthew what? Matthew what?
Matthew 24, is it?
Okay, where it says that in Matthew? I will switch just for you.
No, Matthew chapter 24.
Okay, where it says that in Matthew 24 that it's about Muhammad. Go ahead, read for us.
No, Jesus did mention about the false prophet and whatnot. Did he mention the name?
I am asking you, where in Matthew 24 he speak about Muhammad by name, as you said?
I don't have my Bible with me now.
Your Bible?
So I'm going to Google this.
So why you mention it to me if you do not know where it is?
No, you're a Christian. You don't know. You have to help me.
No, I know. You are the one who make the claim. You have to prove it. Where Muhammad is in the Bible?
In Matthew 24.
Okay, where?
Jesus was false prophet.
Jesus what?
In Matthew 24.
Yeah.
Chapter 24.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read this.
Okay.
24. Okay. Jesus left the temple and was walking away when his disciples came up to him to call his attention to his prayer. No, not this one. I think on verse 13. Okay, so when, verse 15, so when you see standing in the holy place, the abomination that causes desolation, spoken of through the prophet Daniel, let the reader understand, then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let no one on the housetop go down to take anything out of the house. Let no one in the field go back to get their cloth. How dreadful it will be days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that your flight will not take place in winter or on Sabbath, for then there will be great distress.
Are you going to tell me which verse? Are you going to read the whole thing? Which verse? Which verse?
No one will survive.
Which
of the elect? Those days will be shortened. At that time, if anyone says to you, "Look, here is the Messiah," oh, there he is. Do not believe it. Did he mention Muhammad? No.
No, Muhammad did not claim to be the Messiah. But the same verse number 24, if you know how to read, it says there's false teachers too. Not only false Christ, there's false prophet. Here we go. I will put in the screen. Everybody will be laughing at you. It says, "For there shall rise false Christ and false prophets." Muhammad is the false prophet, not the false Christ.
It is your assumption that Muhammad is the false.
No, we can prove it. Here we go. I have the proof. I have the proof. Here we go. In front of you, Muhammad saying, claiming knowledge from God, saying that a man who have orgasm first, the baby will look like him, and if the women have orgasm first, the baby will look like her. Is that accurate or this is false?
Is it in the Quran? It's not in the Quran, right?
Okay, we can go to the Quran. Guys, not in the Quran. So your prophet, he lied in the hadith, but he tell the truth in the Quran?
Do you accurately believe that the hadith is from Muhammad himself?
Yes, it says Sahih. It's in front of you. It says Sahih. Authentic.
But that person, named Qari. Oh man, you are wrong, man.
I'm wrong.
The dead person other than Jesus.
What?
But Jesus here says here.
Okay, hold on, Abdul. Listen. You are trying to play like a kid. You are trying to play like a kid. I will go with you. If we go to the Quran,
no.
how the baby is created in the Quran? How the baby is created in the Quran? Do you know?
You will take me 24 days, 30 days to explain this to you. I
No,
want to talk
you
about
take you 24 days. It's a verse in the Quran. No, it's a verse in the Quran. I want you to explain to me chapter 23, verse number 14 in the Quran. Everybody will be laughing with me. Go ahead. You said you didn't accept the hadith. Is the Quran is a lie too? Huh?
Chapter 23, verse what?
14.
Chapter 23, verse 14. Let me check this verse. Oh,
Okay.
Chapter 23, verse 14. Just a moment.
No problem.
Chapter 23, verse 14. I think I'm familiar with that. I'll try to explain to you. Chapter 23, verse 14. Al-Mu'minun. Verse 14. Oh, this verse is quite familiar. Chapter 23, verse 14. Okay, 14, verse 14. This is talking about nutfah, the zygote.
Nutfah is zygote now? Are you sure? What nutfah?
This is about,
Are you reading Arabic now, supposedly? Is that Arabic?
Yeah. ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة. This is from the clot of blood.
Man, that's amazing. Okay, ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما. Okay, explain. Do you agree with this?
This is even explained in science.
Okay, explain. Okay, science, guys. This is science. Okay, go ahead. Okay, this is science. Explain to us what science. Go ahead.
Quran is not science. If you believe Quran is science,
but Allah. But are you saying Allah being? Are you saying that Allah is? Are you saying Allah is wrong here?
How can you? Oh man, how can you say Allah is? This is proven in science.
Okay, this is proven in science. Okay, how? Show us. The science say you are created from a sperm, and then the sperm became a congealed dead blood. That's what science says.
Yes, from what I've learned in biology.
Where? Okay, show me. I want you to show me where you get this from.
This This is what I learned from biology.
In biology, they teach you that a sperm will transform into dead blood.
Around 3 months.
What?
Pardon?
The verse says that the sperm will transform into not a semen, by the way, it's a drop of a sperm. Drop of a sperm,
Yeah.
all of it will transform into a piece of congealed blood.
No, it has to be together with the ovum from the female.
What ovum? What ovum? Do you see the word ovum there? Anyway, where's the word ovum? It says that the nutfa. It
Of
says.
course, you think that Quran is a science book?
So you are saying to me, okay? So you are saying to me, science is right. So okay. So look at you. I showed you the hadith. Muhammad saying if the women have orgasm first. You say this is hadith. It's not true. It's not correct. Now we are showing you Quran. What they excuse? Do you think the Quran is a book of science? So if Allah do not know how the baby is made, why He's open His mouth? Is Allah is lying here about the baby is made?
Science. This is very, very basic, you know.
What basic? No.
Creation of woman.
No. Hold on. Okay, now Allah give us details. Then we made the sperm into a clot of a congealed blood. This is dead blood. And then the clot we made it into a lump. And then we made out of the lump a bones. And then we close the bones with the flesh. Is that what science says?
Yes, of course.
Where? Show me how you want to read and go.
But science is very detailed. It's much more detailed than that. This is a basic thing.
Okay, hold on.
So if you think
Okay.
science book,
Okay.
you are wrong.
Are you married? Are you married? Are you married?
Quran is science book. Muslim religion is.
Are you married? Are you married?
Pardon?
Are you married?
What is married?
Married. Do you have a
What
wife?
is that?
Do you have 4 wives or 1 wife? Do you have any?
I have one wife.
Okay.
A very beautiful one.
Okay. Do your wife? Do your wife?
Four wives.
Do your wife have a
It's not
sperm?
listed. I don't believe in 4 wives. I don't believe in polygamy. It's not even written.
No problem. The Quran. No, it's in the Quran. No, it's in the Quran. You're an idiot.
Pardon?
It's in the Quran. What do you mean it's in the Quran? It's in the Quran.
No, it's not in the Quran. It's not in the Quran. It's not in Surah An-Nisa.
What if I show you? What if I show you?
It's not that.
What if I show
You can
you?
only marry. In An-Nisa verse 2, you can only marry those who are your slaves.
What if I show you?
Eh? Okay. Show me.
Here we go. Chapter 4, verse number 3.
Yes, thank you very much for calling me an
Read
idiot.
it for us.
I am.
Go ahead. Okay, read it for us.
Oh God, thank you.
Read it.
You are showing your anger now. No, please be patient,
Go.
Sydney.
No problem. I'm very patient with you. Trust me.
I have much respect for you, you know.
I have
because
no-
you are exposing this Muslim paradox, you know.
No, I'm exposing you too. You are no different. You are the same like them. But Muslim, they have ranks in stupidity. You are one of them.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay.
Most of them are stupid.
You too. Read with me. Chapter 4, verse number 3. Go ahead.
Yeah, Surah An-Nisa, I know. I'm familiar with that. Okay. Chapter 4, Surah An-Nisa. Which verse?
What?
Verse 2, right?
Verse number 3. Chapter 4, verse number 3.
Yeah, number 3, okay? وَإِنَّ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تُقْسِطُوا.
You do not know Arabic, so don't read in Arabic. Don't read in Arabic. You do not know Arabic. Read for me in English. Go ahead.
وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تُقْسِطُوا فِي الْيَتَامَى.
You do not know how to read it. Listen, Abdul, listen. I want you to tell me in English what it says there. Go ahead. Don't waste my time.
And if you fear of not being fair to the orphans, then marry them. This is about the orphans.
Okay, do you Muslim marry orphans?
The orphans who are without a parents, they are orphans.
Do you marry orphans? Do you marry orphans?
Yes, this according to Quran.
But orphans are kids.
Polygamy is only allowed for orphans.
Okay,
and slaves.
who is an orphan? What the word orphan mean?
Orphan means a person who is without parents.
A person or a child?
Like me,
A
I don't have
person?
parents. I'm an orphan.
You are an orphan. You are an adult. You are a man. Orphan is for a kid.
No, I'm an orphan.
No, you are not. An orphan is somebody you have nobody to take care of. Because he needs care.
Nobody can take care of me.
Yeah, that's when you're a child. Are you a child? How old are you?
I'm 50.
You are what? 50
years. I'm 50 years old.
50 years old and you are an orphan? You must be crazy. Orphan is for children only.
No, you believe that Muhammad is an orphan, right? He's an orphan until he...
When he was a
dead,
child,
right?
when he was a child. And no, I don't believe in all this garbage that Muhammad was an orphan. I believe that Muhammad, nobody knows his father. Except me.
Okay, whatever. Okay, this is what, if you feel that you cannot be fair
Okay.
to your orphans,
So you marry kids,
marry
orphans.
them.
Okay.
whoever you wish from that orphans,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. This is what being diverted is being diverting. The Muslim scholars is diverting.
You said to me, it's not in the Quran. You said to me, it's not in the Quran. It says 2 and 3 and 4 of your choice. So what you said to me is not in the Quran.
The orphans. How many orphans can you see?
Hold on. No, the second part is not about orphan. The first one about orphan. It says if you cannot be just with them, which means marrying the orphan, having sex with the children, then marry women. Do you see the word women? Women are not orphans. Marry women of your choice. Okay?
No. It is the continuation of
No. If you fear you shall not be able to be justly with the orphan, then go to the second choice. No. Abdul, it's in the front of you. Abdul, it's in the front of you. It says
mention is the yatim.
Stupidity is
Al-yatama, the orphans.
Guys, do you see how much patience you need?
You are an Arab, but you don't know what it's all about.
Okay, what if we go? Okay, let us do this. Let us do this. If I open tafsir of any scholar, which one he will agree with me or you?
Don't talk about tafsir, okay? Don't talk about tafsir. That is
So how you are saying to me, I am an Arab, I do not know what it's mean, but all tafsir agree with me.
human understanding.
So-
I don't believe in tafsir.
Okay, so how come the scholars agree with me but not with you?
I
Are they
don't
Arab
believe
too?
the scholars. They are so stupid, you know.
All the Muslim scholars are stupid, and you are the only smart ass in the world. Okay.
I'm
So
not-
okay, no problem.
I-
Let us go to what you say. Skip this because you are idiots. Listen. Okay, so does it say 2 or 3 or 4? You said to me it's not in the Quran to marry 4. Does it say 2 or 3 or 4?
Yeah, 2 or 3 or 4.
But you said it's Quran doesn't say 3 or 4. But you say it doesn't. You said it doesn't say in the Quran 4.
No. The problem now is you are marrying a free woman. I mean, a woman who is having parents. You know, you cannot marry more than one. No. Have you read verse 17, or verse 20 from An-Nisa? You read that. You want me to read it for you? You want me to read verse?
Okay, let me ask
Want me to read for you.
Let me ask you. How many wives your prophet have?
Okay, verse 20. I will
Shut
answer you later.
up. Shut up. How many wives your prophet he have? How many wives your prophet he have? How many wives your prophet he have?
No, let me tell you.
Shut up.
Verse 20.
Shut up.
Surah
Don't change the
An-Nisa.
topic. How many wives your prophet? If a Muslim he can marry only one. How many wives your prophet? How many wives your prophet he have?
Do you know the one?
Are you going to answer or not? How many wives your prophet
do
he
you know
have?
that, most of the wives that he had is slaves. You know, slaves.
So in Muhammad he owned slaves. Okay, he captured people. Nice, the guy. Okay.
No, not okay. It is your point of view. I don't care. The wives, Muhammad, they are 13. From what I know, they are 13 wives.
15 wives. Okay, how many?
Only the wives. Okay, first his first
Is
wife is
Aisha is a slave?
Yeah.
Is Aisha?
He married.
Is Aisha is a slave? Is Umm Salama is a
Which
slave?
is slave.
How many of them are slaves? All of them?
No. The Khadija, his first wife, is already passed away, and then the second wife is.
Hold on. We have another idiot he's trying to call. Hold on. I will call you back. Just give me 10 minutes. I have another idiot he's trying to call. Go, hold on. Let us give a chance for the other one. Yeah. The one he is hanging up on me. I'm trying to call him. Hey, Mr. One, how are you? Hello? 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 He's not answering. Let us call him back. Hello? Are you there? What happened? I'm calling him again. I know it's working. Are you there? He did not say inshallah before he answered. This is why it's not working. Are you there? Okay, so should we switch for the other one? No, I cannot hear you. You can hear me, but I cannot hear you. Restart your Skype, my friend. Restart your Skype and try to call me. All right. Mr. One, he is going to call us. He is the one who yesterday ran away, and he has changed the topic from his prophet copying the Jews to talk about monotheism. The pagan Muslim talking about monotheism. The one who kisses stones, licks stones in the shape of a vagina, talking about monotheism. They bow to a stone. They go around the stone. They touch a stone, and they believe the stone erased their sin, and yet they call you pagan. And not only that, he agreed that his prophet was quoting the Talmud. Can you believe it? Not quoting God of the Jews, he was quoting Rabbi, learning from Rabbi about his religion. Let us call the other Abdul until he is calling back. Hello? Hello? Well, your voice is not working, my friend. Restart your Skype. Restart. You have something wrong. Restart your machine. Restart, totally restart, not only. We have a Muslim trying to call it. Let's see this guy. Okay, this guy is in the bye-bye. He took a hike. Let us see another one. We are trying to find a Muslim who can, who knows what he's talking about. Don't call me if you are not a Muslim. Don't call me. Don't call me. Only Muslims. Only Muslims. Only Muslims. Okay, this guy is trying to. Let us call him again. All right, your voice is working now. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, you are live on air. Everybody hear you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Here.
Did you hear your brother explain how the baby is made in the Quran? What do you think about how the baby is made? You heard your brother what he's saying?
What? To add something. I called you yesterday, regarding the moment in the grave. I gave you evidence of, I mentioned Abraham's bosom, in which you clearly don't know what that is. Let me read it.
You mentioned what?
16, 22, 23.
You mentioned what?
It says,
the
beggar.
You mentioned what? You mentioned what? You mentioned what? Repeat again. Hold on. You mentioned what?
Abraham's bosom.
What is that? No, I do not know. Hold on. You see? Don't be like a recording machine. Is that the Talmud?
This is the Bible, Luke 16,
this is
22, 23.
Okay, hold on.
States,
okay, hold on. So now we go to the Bible. In Luke 16, it says what?
Being tormented.
Hold on. Luke 16 says what?
Luke 16, 22, 23. Go read it for yourself.
Read it. Oh, go ahead.
No, to read it, right?
No, you read it. Go ahead. What it says?
Okay. It says, the time came when the beggar died, and the angels carried him to Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried in Hades. where he was being tormented. He looked up and saw Abraham far away with Lazarus by his bosom.
Okay, hold on. You are reading what?
Do you know what Abraham's bosom is?
You are reading what? You are reading what? Again. Because we want everybody to laugh at you.
What?
You are reading what?
I'm reading the Bible, Luke 16, 22, 23.
Okay, read for us 16, 20 what?
What?
16, Luke 26, 16, 20 what?
22, 23.
All right, go ahead.
Which state Abraham's bosom.
Okay. Go ahead.
So my question is, do you know what that is?
No, I know for sure. You are the one who knows better than me for sure too.
Do you know what it is?
No, I do not know. You tell me. Go ahead. No, tell me. Finish. You say I do always interrupt you, and you are the smart person. This is about the punishment of the grave, correct? This is about the punishment of the grave.
I gave you an example.
No, you did not give me an example. No, this is not an example. Where is the punishment of the grave? What is the punishment of the grave there? Go ahead, read.
I'm thinking, why did this rich man...
Listen. Don't be stupid. You said to me, this is about the punishment of the grave. Show me where it says that.
I'm using the same argument you use.
No, I'm not. No, don't use the same argument. I'm saying to you, how this can be the same argument? Where is the punishment of the grave there?
Listen. Let's not overtalk, because it's not
this is why I'm asking you. Don't repeat yourself, please. Where is the punishment of the grave there? Go ahead.
Why was this man buried in Hades, and then he was also being tormented? Can you explain to me?
He will be tormented anyway. He will be tormented in hell.
No, tell me, why was he being tormented? Like you, for example, you do not believe in torment.
You know, when a Muslim, he speak about something. Do he understand what he's saying? Who was the one who is tormented? Go ahead.
What are you saying, man? I'm giving you an example.
No problem. Is that an example, or this is a real story? Is that an example, or this is a real story?
What?
Is that an example or a real story? Is that a parable or a real story about a person who died, they took him to heaven, he saw Abraham, etc.? Is that a real story?
Do you believe in Abraham's bosom?
My friend, I'm asking you, is that a real story?
Okay. Let me rephrase. Do you believe in Hades?
Don't change the topic. I'm asking you, is that a real story?
I'm asking you. Do you believe in this?
I'm asking you, is that a real story?
Because I gave you two examples yesterday.
No, you are not. No, you are not. You were quoting for me. You were quoting for me the Talmud says the church father. You said the church father, and you start quoting the Talmud, and now you are quoting for me Luke 16. Is that a real story?
Listen. Okay, let's not overtalk. You told me, give me evidence from the Jews, because you said the Jews don't believe this.
No.
I gave you evidence.
No, I did not. I did not. First of all, I did not say, hold on, it's recorded, it's there, we can play it again. Do you want me to play it again?
What?
Do you want me to play the recording again?
Sure, play it again.
Yeah, I said the Jews don't believe, nobody believe that there's two angels will come and hit you with the hammer.
No, you were saying the Jews do not believe in torment of the grave.
No,
I'll give you an example.
No. I was saying from the beginning, your prophet is copying the Jews. Your prophet is stealing from the Jews. Hold on. I was saying, hold on. Do you want me to play it for you again? Hold on. Do you want me to play the video again for you?
Can I get the Jew? Yes or no?
Can I play the video for you again, so everybody will see that you are lying?
Go ahead. No
okay,
problem.
Here we go.
Let me tell you.
No, don't talk. Don't talk. Everybody will hear you talking. Here we go. This is your video. This is your video. I will play it for you in a second, and let us hear what you said. I will take it. Actually, I will play it for you in Skype so you can hear it too. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go here. This is when you call me, I think, in the minute 105. Let's see. You accept the Talmud, yes or no?
Scholar, right?
You are priceless. No, I'm not.
Wait.
I'm not a scholar.
You are a scholar.
I'm not a scholar. How I can be scholar? I have to be. Is that you or the other person here?
Can you replay it? Let me hear.
Illiterate who do not know how to write, how to read. I have to read the word Siraj. You know, I have to skip the word moon, as Hijab was reading the Quran. He corrupted the Quran. He took the whole word moon, and he said Siraj, whatever. No, I am not a scholar. You are a scholar.
No, but why do I need to show you hadith if you're a scholar? You know about it.
No, I don't know. I learned from you. You are the one who made.
Okay, we will call after. Here we go. I think this is you here. Okay, I think.
34. Go to the 34.
Okay, hold on. I think this is you.
30,
Listen,
34.
listen to yourself.
Hello? Yes, what's your name? So I know what to call you.
I called you earlier.
Yeah, I know. What's your name, my friend? So I can call you by your name, if you don't mind.
My name is One.
Your name is One? What does that mean? Your name is One, so your dad, he call you One?
Okay, that's me.
No. My name is One.
Okay, but your name is One.
Or is that too difficult?
Mute YouTube, please. I made the sound for you come from the microphone here. You do not need to play YouTube. So we don't have double
Okay, no
voice.
problem.
Okay.
That's for you.
So that's
No, okay. It's very hard for me because I don't speak Arabic. So,
I'm back.
okay, so what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I found the evidence that actually the rabbis also believe that there is a punishment in the grave.
Thank you very
My
much.
question-
Guys, did you hear it? The rabbis. Again, the
Is that you who said the rabbis?
yeah.
Okay.
Because
rabbis. This is
Okay, hold on.
this is not from the Bible.
Listen, no, you wanted proof because this woman, Jewish woman, was a Jew, right?
Right.
Or was she not a Jew?
Yeah.
Tell me.
She's a Jew.
Jew, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you want proof, right? Okay. I will read what I found, okay?
I know what you found. This is not from the Old Testament, my friend.
This is from the Talmud, which is
Thank you very much. The book of the Talmud. They believe that a serf will be tortured. First of all, even there, hold on. Let me tell you before you read it what it says. Hold on, let me show you.
do you deny the church fathers?
Listen, none of the church fathers will say that. Stop lying.
Literally can get you.
You see, the church father, you're reading the Talmud, sorry? And actually, this is come from what I was saying, the whole video I was saying. Muhammad is copying from the Jews.
miscommunication doesn't matter. So my question.
No, it does matter. No, it does matter. It does matter. So it does matter. Your prophet was copying from the Jews. Do you agree? Let us confirm this before we continue, my friend. Was your prophet copying from the Jews?
Let me get you an Orthodox Jew, okay, and we will see, okay. If he's right regarding the torment of the grave, then you are wrong.
So the rabbi is an Orthodox. Hold on, the rabbi is an Orthodox Jew. So the rabbi, okay, hold on. So do you agree? Do you agree that your prophet he was copying the Jewish woman who came to his house? Yes or no?
Your Jesus, was he a Jew?
Listen, no, he was not. He's the God of the Jews.
Not why was he sent to the sheep of Israel? Why was his mother Mary?
Because this is the only one who believed in him at that time. So he came to his sheep first. That makes sense, right? Isn't it your God in the Quran says we never send a messenger except to people who speak the language and he is from the people? So he came to the people who they believe in him, waiting for him. So he will not come right away to a person he never heard of him. The Jews are the one waiting for him. So he came. Don't change the topic. Listen, you are trying to change the topic. Did your prophet, he never mentioned, let us make it simple. Did your prophet mention the punishment of the grave before that woman she said the story?
Why was he circumcised?
Listen,
Jews?
why your prophet was not circumcised?
Why was Jesus?
Why your prophet was not circumcised?
What?
Why your prophet never been circumcised?
He was circumcised. Give me
Show me.
evidence. Give
Show me.
claims.
Okay, a challenge for you. Nowhere it says that. Nowhere in the whole Islamic books that the prophet was circumcised. I challenge. Show me. Go ahead.
Hey, show me. Go ahead, show me.
No, you show me. It's not exist. You just said that Jesus was circumcised because he's born of the Jews. The family he is growing with, they are Jews, so they will circumcised according to the law. Now I'm asking you, you're Muslim, you came to be Abrahamic. Why Muhammad was not circumcised?
Okay, can I speak?
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's not overtalk, because if we want to have a debate with Ekshman,
We don't want to overtalk, but we want reference. Can you show me a proof that your prophet was circumcised? You said he was. You said lying.
okay,
You said to me lying, he was. Can you show me a reference?
Christian Prince, you made the claim So provide me evidence that
How I can prove something never mentioned? You see how smart you are? Like, guys, prove to me that Muhammad have one leg, but nobody said Muhammad have one leg. So how I'm going to say he have one leg? So you're the one who said that he was circumcised. You are sure? Show me.
So see, and that's funny because you literally proved my point.
I prove your point. Show me
Yeah.
where Muhammad was circumcised.
Not circumcised.
Show me. Go ahead. Because here we go. The Bible says when the Messiah he did that, it says there. So the Quran should mention that to you. Where in the Quran we find that Muhammad is? You know what? Forget about the Quran. Show me hadith. Just to make it easy for you. Show me a hadith saying that Muhammad after the age of 40 he did circumcise. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen. You made the claim first, so the burden of proof.
I made the claim. No, I made the claim, and you are the one who answered me says, yes, he was circumcised, he's sure. So show us the story where. So let us go back. You know, here you have no clue what you are talking about, and everybody is laughing at you. So Muhammad never been circumcised. You have to admit, otherwise you have to show me where it happened.
Can you explain his Abdul Muttalib? Why was Abdul Muttalib then circumcised?
What?
Why was his grandfather Abdul Muttalib circumcised him? To the all of his sons were circumcised.
So are you saying Abdul Muttalib was circumcised and Muhammad was circumcised because of Abdul Muttalib?
I said his grandfather Abdul Muttalib circumcised him according to the Arabs. You know, I can even give you the source.
Okay, give me the source. Give me the source where it says Muhammad was circumcised. Go ahead. Go ahead. Show me where it says Abdul Muttalib circumcised Muhammad.
Did you hear what I said?
I just heard you say what you are saying have nothing to do with my topic. I'm asking you. Did Muhammad be circumcised in any way? I don't care by who. Was he? Show me the reference.
Again, I give you.
Again, you have no reference. Again. So now let's go back to zero. Let us go back to zero. Let us make it simple. Let us make it simple. You went to Luke, you get me nothing there. This is a book of parables, speaking about parable. You went to the Talmud, and you said to me the Jews, Muhammad is copying the Jews, but this is my point. Muhammad is a thief copying the Jews. You will talk. But I want you to answer before you start talking, because you talk forever, you say nothing. My friend, listen. Can you make it simple? Can you make it simple, please? Did Muhammad mention the punishment of the grave? Did Muhammad mention the punishment of the grave ever before this woman mentioned it?
Can I repeat? Okay, there's different opinions on the matter. Okay, there are actually three.
There's no opinion. I want your opinion. I want the correct opinion, and you have to prove it. Don't tell me there is one opinion, two opinion, three opinion. No, tell me the one you agree with. Tell me the one you agree with, and give me the proof. Go ahead.
Okay. First, I will give you the opinions, then I give you my opinion.
No, don't give me that. No, don't give me the opinion. You are just trying to waste my time. Just trying to waste my time. I want you to prove me wrong. You see, you are a person who don't want to answer. I will give you opinion. What do we do the opinion? Why Muslims, they have three opinion about anything? I mean, what's wrong with you Muslims? Okay. So is Muhammad a prophet? Or we have a three opinion? One of us, he says Muhammad was a prophet. The other one, he says Muhammad was a prophet. The other one, he says he was a messenger, not a prophet. So what's wrong with you? Even this one needed three opinion. I'm asking you. Do you have any proof that Muhammad, he mentioned this story about the punishment of grave? Listen, don't waste my time. I'm losing my voice. Please.
What do you mean wasting your time? See, you're actually afraid because...
So why you don't give me the answer? I want an answer. Did Muhammad mention this story about punishment of the grave before he heard it from the Jew?
Hello?
Yeah. I ask you, did Muhammad mention this story ever before he heard it first time from the Jew? Or this is the first time?
Your first time.
Huh?
The Jew.
What?
That's my question to you.
What?
Hello? I said, are you sure that he did not mention it before in another hadith?
No.
Not explicitly.
Okay, show me. Go ahead. Get me, Buster. Go ahead.
No, I'm telling you a question.
Well, isn't it you yesterday, you sent me a hadith showing that the Prophet, when he heard that, he trembled?
That's somebody else. Hello?
Okay.
Someone else.
Okay, somebody else. But the hadith says that Muhammad was trembled when he heard this. And here you see Aisha confirming she never heard this before. This is why she said to the woman, you are a liar. Did Aisha say to the women, to the Jewish women, you are a liar, or she did not? Did Aisha say to the Jewish women, you are a liar? When she mentioned, okay, why Aisha she mentioned that? Aisha, she is the first head witness. She accompanied Muhammad wherever he go. So she never heard this before. You agree?
Okay. Can I rephrase what I said?
Go ahead.
This is in Sunan an-Nisa, 1308. Okay, this is a Sahih hadith. So you cannot say, oh, it's weak or Hasan or whatever.
All right.
It doesn't matter. It says, it was narrated that Aisha said, I asked the Messenger of Allah about the torment of the grave. And he said, yes, the torment of the grave is real. Aisha said, after that, I never saw the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala offer any prayer, but he would seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the torment of the grave.
All right.
Do you mean this one?
No, I mean the one when the Jewish woman, she came to the house. And she told her, Aisha, she said to her, this is a lie. You're a liar. I will put it for you in the screen in a minute.
Yeah,
So you
can you go to sunnah.com?
Hold on. Yeah, I am in sunnah.com right now. Right,
Go to sunnah.com.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay, hold on.
Because I do not have the stream on, so.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Okay, so there's actually another.
This is the one you are mentioning, actually. This is the one you are mentioning about a Jewish woman. She came to her and she asked her. Let us go to the second one. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't wait.
Here we go. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is Sahih. Again, a Jewish woman, she came to Muhammad. She came to Aisha and she mentioned Azab al-Qabr. And then we continue.
Adab al-Qabr, actually.
Adab al-Qabr, yeah.
Adab al-Qabr. Thought you were Arabic, man. Come on.
Huh?
It's Adab al-Qabr.
Adab. Did you correct? Did you see the video of Mimi Hijab misquoting the Quran with Siraj, and he even missed a word in the Quran, and he was debating apostate prophet? Did you want to make a video about it?
What do you mean?
He did read the whole verse wrong, and even he skipped a word in the Quran. How come you Muslims don't make a video about him? Qamar, he skipped the word Qamar. Anyway, let's go here. Hold on. What is the hadith? Okay, hold on. See, all of this hadith is about Adab al-Qabr. I mean, this is crazy. And by the way, when you say Adab and Azab, you know that the Prophet, he received the Quran in seven dialects. Didn't you Muslim agree that the Quran received in different 7 dialects? What is 7 dialects?
Can Hitler get redemption in the grave?
Well, if Muhammad can get, Hitler will get.
I'm speaking about Hitler. Can Hitler get redemption from the Christian perspective? Redemption in his own grave.
Redemption will happen only if you repent before you die. And this is upon God approved, not upon me. This is not my choice. Don't change the topic. Doesn't change the topic. So did Aisha listen, did Aisha say to the women, you are a liar? Yes or no?
I'm not the liar, you're the liar.
I'm saying, I'm reading the hadith, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying, did Aisha, she said to the Jewish woman, you are a liar?
Actually, she said, I don't believe you. Like I have another hadith which goes deeper on it. It's in Sunan Nisa, 2067.
Okay.
Get that one.
Hold on.
Let me send to you in the chat. Okay.
Hold on. Let us show all of them actually. Here we go.
It goes deeper. So it says 2 of the old Jewish women of Medina came to me and said, the people of the grave are tormented in their graves, but I did not believe them, and I did not want to believe them. Then left, and the messenger of Allah entered upon me and said, O messenger of Allah, 2 of the old Jewish women of Medina said that the people of the graves are tormented in their graves. He said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they spoke the truth. They are tormented in a manner that all animals can hear.
Okay, thank you.
I never saw him offer any salah, but he sought refuge with Allah from the torment of the grave.
Okay,
so
thank
why
you.
did he do this? Because he, he knows the what's it called, the seriousness of the torment of the grave. Whenever every Muslim is done praying, we say Allahumma a'udhu bika min adab al-qabr.
Don't change topic. Don't change topic. Don't change topic. Listen. So why Aisha? She accused him of lying. You said everybody heard you. She accused the woman of lying.
He said, but I did not believe them, and I did not believe them, and I did not want to believe them. So she did not say. I can read. This is in Sunan Nisa.
Okay.
Sahih hadith, by the way.
Okay, no problem.
yeah.
Here we go. Okay, no problem. Okay.
Which one?
No problem. Read with me carefully in the screen.
I don't have the stream one. Let me see. Wait. Okay. I think. Okay, this one, right?
Yeah.
He said, Aisha reported they came two old women from the old. Where is this? Sahih, can you.
This is Sahih Muslim. This is Sahih Muslim.
Go down. No, go down. It's Bukhari, Nasai.
I just told you
Ibn
Sahih
Majah.
Muslim. Sahih Muslim 586.
Muslim.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want Sahih Bukhari, here we go. This is Sahih Bukhari. Hold on. If you want Sahih Bukhari, if it's more accurate for you, no problem. Here we go.
No problem. I was just wondering.
No problem. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is Sahih Bukhari.
Can
Read.
I ask you? Can you?
Don't ask me.
Go for it.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Please read. So two old ladies, they enter upon Aisha, and Aisha, she accused them of lying.
Above to the search bar.
Huh?
Go
Aisha,
above to the search bar.
Aisha, she accused him. Hadith number 6366.
Search above.
Huh?
Go to the search bar, like go above.
To the search
They
bar.
give me go above to the bar. Type in torment, grave, Jews. Then you see 7 hadith regarding this issue, which.
Okay, read this one for me first. Okay, no problem. Torment, hadith, grave. Okay, no problem. Read for me this one.
Okay, I have my own hadith on.
Okay.
Okay, so you said there was Sunan Nisa, right? Or
No, this is Al Bukhari.
Bukhari.
You speak Arabic, that will make it easier for you, for us. It says here, إن أهل القبور يعذبون في قبورهم فكذبتهما ولم. Read the rest. She said to them, what? You are a liar. Do you agree?
Okay, so in these 7 hadith which I found,
No
no
problem.
mention of
My friend,
lying.
my friend, this is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is Sahih al-Bukhari in front of us. This is Sahih al-Bukhari.
I'm telling you, go to the search bar on sunnah.com.
Doesn't matter.
Type in-
This is sunnah.com. This is sunnah.com. Hadith number 6366. And you speak Arabic. Does it say she accused him of lying?
Okay, I found one in Sahih Bukhari.
My friend, what's wrong with Muslims? What's wrong with Muslims? Is this one is Sahih or not? Is Sahih Bukhari is a lie?
Can I speak?
You are speaking. Why you keep jumping like a monkey from a place to a place? Why we keep changing hadith like a monkeys? Does it say in the story or Christian Prince fabricating? Does it say that she accused him of lying? Yes or no?
Christian Prince, can we be respectful?
My friend, a Muslim talking about respect. You call us pigs, you call us monkeys, you call us liars, you call us filthy, you call us najas, you call us kuffar, you call us animals, and you speak about respect. I'm asking you, does it say she accused him of lying? Yes or no?
Take the example of Jesus. Be respectful, okay?
Yes, I am respectful. I can call you a hypocrite too. I can call you a son of the devil too, the same as Jesus did. So I am not even calling you as Jesus did. So you are saying to me, be respectful like Jesus, but don't be idiot like Muhammad. Thank you very much for saying that. Now, does it say in the front of your eyes that Aisha, she accused him of lying? Yes or no?
Said to me, potato, donkey,
But-
Abdul. So
I'm not calling you a donkey because Quran call you a donkey. The Quran says the same as those who carry books in their backs, but they are donkeys. Want me to show you the verse? You're a Muslim, you carry a book in your back, but you don't know it. So the Quran call you a donkey, not me.
okay. So I found it. Can I read it? Okay, it says it was narrated from Yahya bin Sa'id that Amra told him.
Read the hadith in front of you. Why you are not reading this hadith?
Jewish women came to her and said, "May Allah protect you from the torment of the grave." And Aisha said, "O Messenger of Allah, will people be tormented in the graves?" The Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, sought refuge with Allah. Aisha said, "The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam went out and the sun became eclipsed. We went out to another room and the women gathered with us. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to us, and at that time of forenoon, he stood for a long time.
And?
Then he bowed for a long time.
And?
Then he raised his head and stood for a shorter time than the first one. Then he bowed for a shorter time than the first one. Then he prostrated. Then he stood up for the second rak'ah and did the same again, except that this bowing and prostrating were shorter than in the first rak'ah. Then he prostrated, and the eclipse had ended. Then he had finished. He sat on the mimbar, and one of the things he said was, "The people will be tried in the graves like the trial of the Dajjal." Aisha said, "After that, we used to hear him seeking refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the torment of the grave."
Thank you. So you confirm what I said. Muhammad, he never mentioned that until the Jewish woman, she said that. Before, he never did. So Muhammad is a thief. He's copying what the stories of the fairy tales of the rabbi. The rabbis, they have fairy tale stories. Muhammad, he carry, and you are the one who did read. You are the one who did read the hadith for me, confirming what I said.
Did the Jews also believe in Allah? Yes or no?
My friend, no, they don't believe in Allah. No, they don't. Don't change the topic. I'm asking you now.
No.
So you confirm to me, you agree with me that Muhammad, he never mentioned this until he heard the Jews. This is all my story. Why Muhammad never mentioned? And look, you start saying that Muhammad start acting crazy, praying crazy for what? Why Muhammad is acting crazy? Why Muhammad suddenly is praying differently just because of the punishment of the grave? What happened? Yesterday he did not do that. The day before he did not do that. The year before he did not do that. Why after the Jewish woman she said that to him, suddenly he is so scared of the punishment of the grave?
Okay, can I speak?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so this is part of Wahi.
What Wahi?
Do you know what Wahi means?
The women, it's the women who told you. It is you who said to me. It's you who said to me that Muhammad he start acting doing this after he heard this from the Jewish women, and he quote the hadith for me.
Okay, so do you believe? Do you know what Wahi means?
No, I do not know Wahi. According to Muslims, you will be squeezed 3 times like mayonnaise. What Wahi mean?
Listen, guys, he does not know what Wahi means.
No, I do not know.
Revelation.
According to Christianity, Wahi is inspiration by God, which means God do not need to send you an angel. God, he speak to you directly. Muhammad never received Wahi because Wahi is inspiration. Do you agree?
It's divine revelation.
No,
So
Wahi is inspiration. Wahi is inspiration. It cannot be delivered. If it's a delivery, the messenger delivering a message, this is not an inspiration.
Okay.
Listen, don't change the topic. So you agree that Muhammad never mentioned, you quote from your hadith, you work so hard, you look for a hadith saying that Muhammad never mentioned that story until he heard the Jewish women. What is that telling us?
Can I speak? Can I respond?
You are responding already. Isn't you who quote from me the hadith? I gave you the time to read the whole hadith. And now it's time for you to answer. Your prophet, you agree, your prophet never mentioned that story until he heard the Jewish woman, correct?
Listen, Christian Prince. Can I respond?
Go ahead.
Okay. I will read the Sharh, and the Sharh is an explanation of a scholar regarding this, okay?
I will read the Sharh. Do you accept the Sharh?
Okay, can I speak? Let me respond.
No, we have to make an agreement before you read the Sharh. Do you accept the Sharh? I want you to say yes.
Yes,
So you accept tafsir. Are you a man of your word? Are you a man of your word?
Okay?
Who?
So he says,
Who?
the torment of the grave.
Do you accept Sharh Ibn Kathir? Which one is more higher, Ibn Kathir or Uthaymeen? Which one is more? I'm asking you. Do you accept Sharh Ibn Kathir? Do you accept Sharh Ibn Kathir?
Can I respond?
I am asking you too. Do you accept Sharh Ibn Kathir? Which one is higher, Ibn Uthaymeen or Ibn Kathir?
Sharah regarding the torment of the grave by Ibn Uthaymin rahimahullah. Can
Okay,
I respond?
Ibn Kathir. Okay, but do you accept only him? Okay.
Okay. So he says the torment of the grave is one of the matters of the unseen, and the unseen is the barzakh. How many people in these graves are being tormented, but we do not realize it, and how many of their neighbors are being blessed with the door opened for them to paradise, but we do not realize it. What is beneath the graves is known only to the knower of the unseen, which is God. The torment of the grave is one of the matters of the unseen, and were it not for the revelation that came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, we would not know anything about it. Okay?
What is the revelation about it? What is the revelation? Hold on. So, did the Sheikh say, hold on.
Are tormented in the grave, she was alarmed until the Prophet, peace be upon him, came and she told him, and he confirmed that Allah may cause whomsoever he wills of his slaves to see that as he caused his Prophet, peace be upon him, to see the two men who were being punished, one for going about spreading malicious gossip, and the other for not taking precaution to protect himself from urine. So the reasons why this is one of the matters of the unseen are as follows. Allah, the most merciful of those who show mercy, for it were to see the torment of the grave, this would make our lives a misery, because if a person were to know that his father or brother or son or spouse or relative is being punished in the grave and he's not able to save him, then he would be distressed and unable to relax. So this is a blessing from Allah.
Okay.
Second of all, it would be a scandal for
one by one. Don't be a radio station. You see, I allow you to talk one by one because I understand. So Allah did not tell you. Hold on. Hold on. I want you to explain this part. Explain to what you are smart. We are not. This part. So Allah, He did not want you to know that this will happen to you in the grave, so you will not be stressed. Are you saying that?
Okay. First of all, in Surah Ghafir.
Don't change. Give me the answer. No, radio machine. Listen. No. Hold on. So you say that Allah did not tell us about the punishment of the grave, so we will not be stressed about what will happen to our parents, our brothers, our sisters. Is that correct?
Guys, this man is unfair. He does not want to finish me my points.
No, I am having a conversation. You are reading an article. We cannot do that. You have to explain to me. I'm asking you a question, please. I'm not stopping you from talking. I'm just asking you. I want to understand. You are the teacher now, please. So I'm asking you. You just say that Allah did not tell us about the punishment of the grave because He don't want us to be stressed. Correct?
Okay, Christian Prince.
Do you agree?
Can I finish my points?
Is that what you said? No. You see, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. You are being a coward. You don't know how to explain what you just said. You do not even dare to explain what you just said. You don't dare to explain what you said. Why you don't explain it? Explain it to me. I am not asking you to stop. I'm not asking you to leave. I'm asking you to explain. You said Allah did not tell us because this is an act of mercy, correct?
Tell me the question. What was your question?
The question is, you said that Allah did not tell us about the punishment of the grave because He don't want us to know what will happen to our brothers, our sisters, our parents in the grave. This is an act of mercy. Is that what you said?
I said Allah is the most merciful of those who show mercy. For if we were to see, so this is the Sharaha. This is not mine. This is the opinion of Ibn Uthaymin. So he says, and he is one of the greatest scholars. So he said, for it, if we saw or if we knew that, for example, you, Christian Prince, right? So if you have, your wife or brother or whatever, father, if you know that they are going to hell, are you going to be sad, distressed, or are you going to be happy? Tell me.
Okay, is my time to answer now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, guys, listen carefully. Listen carefully. How stupid what he said. Please stop, so I can talk. Stop. You asked me to answer. You asked me to answer you. Stop, please. Look how stupid what he said. He said, from Allah mercy. Stupid. Hold on. I'm talking. Let me talk. Allah mercy, He don't want you to know, but He just told us. He told us even they will come with 2 hammers and they will hit us. He just told us Allah will insert inside your anus a chain, and the chain is so big, 70 cubit. He told us He will make your skin in fire. He will burn you. Allah mercy, He don't want you to know. What a stupid talk, man. What are you talking about? And what does it have to do with my topic? I am asking you. I'm not asking you why we cannot see it, you idiot. I'm asking you, how come Muhammad never mentioned before that moment?
Literally said that. He said, if Allah is merciful, why did He not give us the knowledge about that? Because it's knowledge of the unseen.
What do you mean knowledge? So you are saying to me the Jewish, they received the knowledge before Muhammad? The Jewish people, they received the knowledge about the torment of the grave before Muhammad. A Jewish woman, she received the knowledge about the torment of the grave before Muhammad.
Can revelation also come from a third party?
Third party? You're a prophet. You're a prophet. You receive revelation from third party. Who is the third party?
What?
You are saying the Jewish woman is a third party?
It is part of what? Of wahi, revelation.
The wahi came from the Jewish woman. So the wahi came. So the inspiration of Allah came from the Jewish woman.
You keep on mentioning this Jewish woman, but it's funny because this Jewish woman later on became Muslim. You know?
Really? She became a Muslim, guys. She became a Muslim. She became a Muslim. Where it says that she became a Muslim? Go ahead.
So see, you don't know.
No, I do not know. Show me. No, show me where this Jewish woman who said the punishment of the grave, she became a Muslim. Show me. I want to see it.
Let's have what's it called? A fair discussion.
This is a fair discussion. You just said this Jewish woman who mentioned the punishment of the grave, she became a Muslim. Show me.
Okay, my second point was...
don't make second point first. The first point was either you are lying or you prove me wrong. Where this woman, she became a Muslim. The woman who mentioned the punishment of the grave.
My sharah.
Are you making things up? Are you making things up? Are you making things up?
No, of course not.
Give me a reference then. Give me a reference. Give me a reference.
Okay, in Surah Ghafir, 84, it says, so they saw our punishment and they said, we believe in Allah alone. So even in the Quran it says there is a punishment in the grave. Okay. What's so funny?
Okay, what's so funny is you said to me the Jewish woman, she became a Muslim, and you just in the beginning you said to me, don't you know that the Jews believe in Allah? Isn't it you who said to me from the beginning the Jews believe in Allah?
Wait, first of all, can I ask you something? Right?
No, don't ask me something. Isn't it you when you called me, you said to me, don't you know that the Jews believe in Allah? So now she said we believe in Allah. That will make her become a Muslim. I thought they believe in Allah from the beginning.
Christian Prince, can I get you
No, listen. So both of us we agree that Muhammad. Okay, you know, just let me make it simple for you. Let me make it simple for you. When Muhammad, who taught Muhammad how to pray?
Okay, can I respond?
Yes, who taught Muhammad how to pray?
Okay. Can I get you an Orthodox Jew, okay, who was on SC Dawa a couple of times?
You did already. Orthodox Jew is the one who told Muhammad that there is a punishment of the grave, and Muhammad he copied him. Thank you very much. We did that already. We finished it. I'm asking you, who taught Muhammad how to pray?
Jesus, how to pray, Matthew 26.
I'm asking you, don't change the topic. Who taught Muhammad how to pray?
It's literally the same thing. Who told Jesus to pray in the Garden of Gethsemane? Luke 22.
Jesus is the one who taught us how to pray. Jesus is the one who taught us how to pray. They asked him how to pray. He said, say this, our Father out of heaven. Now I'm asking you, who is the one who taught Muhammad how to pray?
Who told them to pray? Tell me.
You are a Muslim, not me.
Tell me, who taught Jesus to pray?
I told you, nobody taught him. He is God. The answer is yours. The answer is yours. The Son, he speaks to the Father. You Muslim, it says, Allah, he pray on the Prophet. Allahu wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Allah, he pray for who? Don't change the topic. Muhammad, who taught him how to pray? I answer you about Jesus. Why do you want to answer me about Muhammad? Who taught Muhammad how to pray? Who taught Muhammad how to pray?
Okay, so God prayed to God.
Who taught? Okay, Allah, he prayed to Allah. How Allah prayed to Allah? No, God the Son, he prayed to God the Father. We believe in three persons. Are you stupid? You Muslim believe in one God supposedly, and he is one person. So when Allah he pray for who?
Who told Jesus? Moses.
Okay, hold on. Don't share the topic. Muhammad, who taught him how to pray? You see, you are trying to escape, guys. All the thing is, I answer him who about Jesus. He will not answer him about Muhammad. Okay, who taught Muhammad how to pray? Can you tell me, please?
Go to sunnah.com and then find it for you.
Oh, go to sunnah.com. I thought you are the one who will teach me. Why you do not know who taught Muhammad how to pray?
It takes time. Can I find the hadith?
You do not know who taught Muhammad how to pray until now, and you are a man?
He was a prophet.
Who taught him how to pray? Who taught him how to pray?
He was a prophet, so God inspired him to...
Thank you. Finally got the answer. Guys, God inspired him. I want you to read this hadith for me. Just to show you that Muhammad is a scam and he was copying the Jews. Read carefully. Read carefully. The messenger of Allah, shut up. The messenger of Allah used to stand up for a funeral until a corpse was placed in the grave. A learned Jew, an Orthodox Jew, a Rabbi Jew, once passed by and said, "This is how we do it." What Muhammad did in a second, because he got busted, he said, sit down, act differently from them. How Muhammad is being taught by God how to pray. And then just because of a Jew, he walked by, in a second, Muhammad, he changed the prayer of God. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I respond?
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you tell me who learned all the prophets?
Don't change the topic.
It's not changing.
How you change the prayer of God? You are the one who said that Allah taught him how to pray. So what if a Jew, he said to him, this is how we do it? Why Muhammad, he changed? He said, act differently.
Okay, who taught Jesus how to pray?
Don't change the topic. You are in the corner.
Who taught Moses?
If Allah, you answered me already. You said to me, Allah taught him how to pray. How Muhammad can change the prayer of Allah just because of a Jewish man walked by in a second? He said, sit down, act differently. Is that a prophet of God or a fraud?
Listen, who taught Moses, peace be upon him, how to pray?
Don't change the topic. You are a coward.
Okay. Yoshi,
you are a coward. You answered me already.
Yeah, okay.
You said God is the one who taught the prophet. So prophet been taught by God. Thank you very much. So when a prophet he pray, he pray according to God teaching. Thank you very much. This is what you said. So now Allah he taught Muhammad how to pray. How come if a Jew he said to him, this is how we do it, he changed it?
Can you let me respond?
Go ahead.
Okay. So here's an Orthodox Jew. I will ask him, who taught Moses, peace be upon him, how to pray?
Get lost. Coward. He will ask a Jew, who taught Moses how to pray? Who cares about Moses now? You said to me that the one who taught Muhammad how to pray is Allah. Hello?
What?
Yes.
Yes, Habibi, how are you?
Don't call me Habibi. Go ahead. What is the topic, my friend? What do you want to say to us?
Because I've watched some of your videos and I can clearly see that you are not honest.
I am what?
You are not an honest man. You hide stuff.
No problem. Prove me wrong. Go ahead.
This is why we can never learn Islam from Christians, because they hide stuff.
No problem. Show us what we hide. Go ahead.
Okay, wait. You said Muhammad, he gouged out the eyes of a person.
He did not? Did he or he did? Did he or he did not?
Yeah, show me. He did.
Okay, and?
Now let me ask you a question. Why did he do that?
Because they left Islam and they killed the shepherd.
Now let me ask you again. Why did he do that?
I just told you. But is that an option? Is that an option? Isn't it the Quran says you punish people as they did? So the one who killed you, kill him. Why you are torturing them?
Many people got executed.
No. You are not executing. He did not execute them. He cut their hands. He cut their feet. He put them in the cross. He put nails, which it's full. Put it in fire. He's torturing them. Yeah. What kind of God? Okay, somebody he killed, you kill him. No problem. Somebody he killed. So who is the liar here?
Let me talk.
I show the hadith in my video as I'm showing you right now. It's in front of you.
Yeah, but let me talk.
So if somebody kills somebody, you take him.
let me talk.
You take him and you put nails in his eyes. Is that what you do as a Muslim?
Wait. Many people got executed in the Islamic ruling, but Muhammad never killed people in such a way, except these people. Why did he punish them in this way?
Who said he did not? He chopped a woman 2 pieces alive, and she is over the age of 80.
No, that's
By tying her into 2 camels. Her name is Qurfa.
Yeah, because she almost killed Zayd.
So a second ago you said he never killed anyone like that. So Muhammad, he enjoyed torture. Did Muhammad beat a Jew to tell him where his money is hiding? Where he hide his money?
Wait. We're back to the eyes thing. Why did Muhammad punish them like that?
Okay, you Muslim, you say Muhammad is a mercy for all mankind. Okay, Jesus was in the cross. The Jews, they put nails in his hand, they put nails in his feet, they put an arrow in his chest, and they insulted him, they make fun of him, and they killed him at the end. And yet he said to them, forgive them, Father, they don't know what they are doing. So what more than this? And look what Muhammad did. They killed a shepherd and they took their animals, because their animals, they gave them to Muhammad when they converted to Islam, and now they want to leave. So Muhammad, he will kill them anyway. They knew he will kill them if they run away. So he decided, in order to get their animals, they killed the shepherd, they took their animals, and they flee. And now Muhammad did say, for the sake of argument, they are thieves. They say they are killers. Why you are cutting off their hands and their feet and putting nails in their eyes and let them die under the sun? Go ahead.
No. I want, because you are a scholar, you definitely know the answer why Muhammad punished them like this. So I want you to say it. I already know the answer.
You know already? I know why. Muhammad is a faithful man. He created a verse in the Quran. It says that those who disobey Allah, we cut their hands and their feet. Right?
No, wait. Why did Muhammad punish them like that? Why?
Because the Quran, supposedly, which is a book made by him, says we cut their hands, we cut their feet. And he is following the faith of Allah. But where in the Quran it says you put nails in their eyes?
Yeah, good. You answered the first
I'm
one.
asking you, does it say in the Quran to put nails in their eyes?
Calm down. Let me talk.
You said to me online. You said to me online. So Muhammad, he created the verse in the Quran saying, okay, hold on. So Muhammad, he created the verse in the Quran.
Wait.
Huh?
Wait.
What?
You answered the first part about cutting off the hands and feet because these people were criminals and they were stealing. That's true. Muhammad did punish them, but why did he gook their eyes out?
Why he? You tell me. Why he gook the eyes? Go ahead.
No, I want you to say it.
No, I do not know. You tell me. I'm learning from you. Go ahead.
Allah has put a seal upon your heart, my friend. That's why you cannot speak the truth.
Well, I showed the truth. I showed that Muhammad, he did that. Why Muhammad did that? Go ahead.
There's another hadith why he did it.
Okay, tell us. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Because these criminals, they killed that man in the same way.
They killed him in the same way. So they crucified the man? The hadith says they cut his hands and they cut his feet and they put nails and they put it in his eyes. Show us the hadith. Go ahead.
The hadith says that these people, they killed the shepherd, they gooked his eyes out.
Okay, hold on. Show us the hadith. No, but Muhammad, he did not do that. Muhammad, he cut their hands, he cut their feet, and he let them die in the sun slowly, and he put nails with fire in their eyes. Correct?
The reason he cut off their hands and feet was because they were stealing, and a punishment for Islam is that you should cut off their limbs.
Okay. So,
the eyes out,
okay, hold on. Okay, so the one who steal, we cut his hand, correct?
Yes.
Is it true that there is a person he stole 5 times, and Muhammad, he ordered him to kill?
Please don't change topic. Stay on this topic. I'm gonna.
We are not staying. We are not leaving. If the one who's stealing Islam, we have to cut his hands. So how come you don't cut the hand of Muhammad?
I'm gonna show you. I'm searching for hadith. Right?
I'm asking you. Isn't it you a Muslim? You say that Muhammad was a caravan thief.
Alright, I'm gonna send you a hadith reference.
You send me hadith, no problem. Is it true that you Muslim agree that Muhammad used to attack people in the street and steal their money?
Don't change topic.
I'm not.
Alright, then.
Why you Muslim did not cut his hand and put nails in his eyes?
Speak on a topic.
You are the one who said to me, everybody heard you, that Muhammad, he cut a woman 2 pieces when she's alive. Why? Because she tried to kill. She tried to kill, okay, tried to kill.
She was a horrible woman. Read her biography.
Okay, guys, she was a horrible woman. So a horrible woman, we cut her to pieces when she's alive?
It depends on her actions, what she did.
What action? What action, guys? Debate in the action. I thought the one who kill him. The one, you are the one who said to me a second ago, those guys, they gog the eyes of the shepherd. So the prophet was doing the same. So how come he did not do the same to the women? Did she split the Muslim to pieces by 2 camels?
Because she was a horrible woman.
So what if she's a horrible woman? You are a horrible too. Your prophet is the most horrible person ever. He's a child molester, he's a sex offender, he's a rapist, he's a thief, he is a killer. Yes, prove me wrong. Go ahead. Okay, let me ask you. Is it true that your prophet was accused by the Muslim that he stole an underwear?
I sent you hadith.
Is it true that your prophet, he deserved to cut his hand for stealing underwear? What, haha, go ahead.
Change topic.
Charter, no, we are not changing the topic. This is the topic. You are saying to me because she was a horrible woman, we cut her 2 pieces. And the funny the Muslim they say to us, we Muslims, we don't kill women. The prophet never killed women. He just admitted that he's a prophet. Not only he killed an old woman over the age of 80, he split her 2 pieces. Why? She was a horrible woman.
Listen, I sent you a hadith. Put the hadith in front of your screen.
You gave me a
Now we
hadith?
will go to the underwear thing.
Okay, we can go to the underwear. Where is the hadith? Let us see.
Why
Sunan.
do you not say this when you show these people the hadith of what?
No problem. You show it to me. I will show it to them. Here we go. We will put the screen a second. Hold on. Everybody will be laughing at you.
No, but
I want you to be honest and say from now you agree with this hadith, everything there. Do you agree?
What do you mean?
Do you agree with the hadith you just gave me?
Of course.
You will not say I reject it.
No.
Okay. We will see in a few seconds. 4043. I'm searching it. Give us a second. All right. This website did not open. All right. Here we go. This is the hadith you are saying, right?
Yeah, put it in your screen.
Okay, here we go.
Just wait.
Read it for
it's
us.
loading.
Read it for us.
I can't read it. It's still loading. Let me refresh.
Okay, read it for us. Fine.
Put it in your screen then.
It's in the screen.
Okay. Still a little bit loading. Wait. The Prophet only had the eyes of these people gouged out because they had gouged out the eyes of the shepherd.
Okay, is that Islamic?
What do you mean?
Is that Islamic teaching, or this is what happened, or this is what Muslims saying?
No, this is just what Muhammad did.
Okay, I want to go with you. Is that an eye for an eye practice?
What does that mean?
Well, you just said to me because they did that, he did that. So you Muslim believe in eye for an eye, correct?
I don't know what eye for an eye means.
Well, literally here they took the eye of the guy. So Muhammad, he took their eye out. Do you believe in that or not?
That if someone does that today, we should do that to him.
Okay, so you believe eye for an eye. If somebody took your eye, you take his eye, correct?
Nowhere does Muhammad say that. But okay.
What do you mean? No, it's in front of you. It says here. You are the one who told me.
This is what the Prophet did.
Okay, so if somebody took your eye, the Prophet will take his eye, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to, you see, remember, you are the one who mentioned to me this hadith. You cannot deny it. You cannot say I don't agree with it. I want you to read this for me. And now you will start laughing. Everybody will hear you. Here we go. If a free man, he killed a free man, what is the punishment for the free man?
Wait, hold on. I'll call you back.
No, don't call me back. Don't leave. Don't leave. If a free man, he killed a free man.
Hold on.
Don't call me back. Stay. Eye for an eye, right? Let us see the idiot Muhammad. If a white Arab man, he killed a white Arab man, he will be killed. But if he killed a slave will be killed. Where is the eye for an eye? This is eye for an eye?
Alright, I'm back. What are you talking about?
Chapter 2, verse 178. If a white Arab man, he killed a black Ethiopian man, he will not be killed. The black, another black slave will be killed. This is Quran. Where is the justice of Muhammad?
Wait.
Where Muhammad he learned eye for an eye story from?
This is Muhammad said that whoever treated slave badly will enter hellfire.
Whoever treated a slave, why he have slaves? Muhammad he beat the slaves. Muhammad he destroyed slaves. Muhammad.
No.
Hold on, don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. Is that a verse from the Quran or not? Is that a verse from the Quran or not?
Listen, Muhammad said whoever beats his slave should free him.
Muhammad he said that, or this is the Old Testament?
No, this hadith.
But this is the Old Testament saying that, not Muhammad.
No, but it's in hadith.
No, this is the Old Testament saying that even if you break the tooth of your slave, you have to free him. Now I'm asking you. You are the one who's saying to me that Muhammad is doing that because they did that too. Okay, if a person he killed a free, he will be killed. But if a person, a free man, he killed a slave, what is the punishment?
My friend, in Exodus chapter 20.
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic in Exodus. Don't change the topic. You laugh like a whore. Each time you laugh like this, I will call you a whore because you are doing like a whore. Does it say slave for a slave, or I'm lying?
Wait, in Exodus chapter 21 verse 20.
Are you going to read it or not?
Wait.
Are you going to read it or not?
Wait, in the Bible you can...
Okay, hold on. He will change the topic. Coward, son of Mut'ah.
Wait.
Son of Mut'ah. Are you going to read it or not?
Why are you putting it on the
Because aren't you the same? Aren't you who practice Mut'ah? Is it in the Quran?
Muhammad forbade it.
Muhammad forbid the Quran?
No, Allah, he forbade it. In the hadith.
Where, guys, Allah, he forbid the Quran.
No, he abrogated it. What's wrong with you?
Allah abrogated the Quran in the hadith?
Yes, Allah, in the hadith it says Allah commanded.
So Allah, he says something. The hadith is the word of who?
Doesn't matter, Muhammad said Allah forbade it.
So Muhammad is Allah. Allah is Muhammad. So if Muhammad says something, you Muslim, you don't follow Allah, you follow Muhammad. So Allah, he says you do Mut'ah. Then Muhammad, he says don't do Mut'ah. And by the way, who said that Muhammad said don't do Mut'ah? What if I show you that Muhammad and his caliphate, they practice Mut'ah after the death of Muhammad?
No, now let me explain. Muhammad forbade and allowed Mut'ah 2 times. And then
Muhammad, he allowed Mut'ah 2 times. Why? He's stupid. So guys, look at this, look at this. Muhammad, he allowed it, then he forbid it, then he allowed it, then he forbid it, then he allowed it, then he forbid it, then he allowed it, then he forbid it. Why?
Now let me explain. I will listen. Every time you interrupt me, I will restart.
I am not interrupting you. You are the one who is saying that he allowed it and forbid it, allow it and forbid it. Why? He's an idiot?
No, you.
Did Allah give him verses, 2 verses? Once it says allow it, and then he gave him verse says don't do it, and then he gave him another verse says allow it, and then he gave him another verse says forbid
Let me
it?
speak.
Go ahead.
Speak. What do you mean go ahead? You keep interrupting me. Okay, now let me speak. Okay, Muhammad allowed Mut'ah 2 times, then he forbade it 2 times, and on the day of Khaybar, Allah told Jibreel to tell Muhammad to forbid Mut'ah until the day of resurrection. But some people, like Ibn Abbas, they didn't know that Mut'ah was forbidden. So Ali ibn Talib and Umar ibn Khattab, they were the ones who made it clear to the people that Mut'ah was forbidden after the death of Muhammad. So that is why Mut'ah was still practiced by some people.
Guys, did you hear it?
You got that?
Yeah, I got that. So Ibn Abbas was an idiot, but isn't it Ibn Abbas is the one who Muhammad, he prayed for Allah to make him the scholar of the nation?
What the hell does this have to do with this?
That's mean the prayer of Muhammad is false. Because if Muhammad, the only scholar Muhammad he named to explain the Quran, it was Ibn Abbas.
What the hell does this have to do with this?
No, it have to do. Muhammad, he named him. He says, may Allah make Ibn Abbas Hibrul Ummah. make him the most scholar for the nation. And now you just said Ibn Abbas was an idiot, he got it wrong. And you said not only that, you said he never heard. The guy he lived with Muhammad, guys, the guy he lived with Muhammad, the guy he is the cousin of Muhammad, the guy was named by Muhammad as the one to explain, and he is the last one to know such a matter is changed and it's forbidden to do.
Wait, Ibn Abbas didn't know, so Ali ibn Talib said no, the Prophet.
Why Ibn Abbas don't know? Why Ibn Abbas don't know? He was ignorant?
No, maybe he wasn't there when Muhammad said it.
Oh, Ali was there?
Yeah.
Ali was there?
Yeah, and Umar ibn Khattab too.
Okay, show me where it says Ali and Umar was there. Go ahead.
Many people were there.
Many people were there. Muhammad was dying.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was still there. No, but that was the start of the...
Okay, okay. Let us see. If we say to you right now that Muhammad, he forbid in the front of people the mut'ah. And Ibn Abbas, he lived in the same town. How come Ibn Abbas did not hear that?
Why are you asking me?
Or you are the Muslim, you are the one who's teaching us.
But what's the point of this question? Please tell me the point.
The point of the question, that there's something funny, fishy here. Some people hear, some people don't hear, but all of them, they live in the same town. All of Mecca, all of it is not even, it's like the size of a mole. All of it. How come Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, did not hear this?
I don't know, because maybe he wasn't there.
You don't know. Okay, so let us go back to the story here. So, did Muhammad practice mut'ah?
So, see, you're changing topic again.
No. Why the mut'ah is forbidden right now? Is that because it's prostitution?
It's Allah forbade it.
Why he forbade it? What is the wisdom?
Because in Islam you can only marry 4 wives. That's it. You have to marry to have sex.
Well, Muhammad, he did not marry to have sex.
So why are you going to Muhammad? Why are you so obsessed with Muhammad?
But you just say to me, Muhammad is Islam. So you are saying to me Muhammad was about Muslim, the rest are good Muslims? Why Muhammad have sex with women without marrying them then? You just said to me, in Islam we have to marry before we have sex. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Islamic ruling now.
Alright. Did Muhammad have sex before marriage?
Are you talking about those whom your right hand possesses?
Right hand possesses are the one he captured, right? He raped them. Listen to the question. The Quran gave Muhammad, the Quran gave Muhammad the permission to rape women. He captured them in war, correct?
Oh, but in Numbers...
no problem. You can say whatever. No, it says there you marry them. It says there you marry them. Muhammad was raping them. If you want to marry a woman, you have to marry them. You cannot rape them.
No, but you can marry. You have to marry them.
You have to marry them. Okay, Muhammad, did he rape Safiya before he married her or after?
Listen, see, you keep changing the topic.
I'm not changing the topic. Okay, let us go back. You said
wait.
his hand right possess, correct? So the Quran allow Muslims to rape women they capture them. Let me ask you, was Mary the Copt his right hand possess?
Wait, in the Hadith and the Quran it says throughout that you should give your wealth to the woman whom you're married.
I'm asking you.
You have to take good care.
I'm asking you. Was Muhammad having sex with Mary the Copt?
See, you keep changing. Can we just?
We are not. We are not. You are the one who mentioned to me that those are right hand possessed, but Mary the Copt is not right hand possessed, because right hand possessed is those who capture in war.
My friend, can I give you another lie you said about Islam?
You can give me. Well, let us answer this one. You can give me 10 lies. No problem.
No.
All of those you are saying lies. You see, when I say, listen. Just to show you how stupid what you are saying. You are saying I am lying because of what? Because I did not tell you that Muhammad he did that to them because they took their eyes out of the shepherd. But Muhammad, he cut their hands. If eye for an eye, do an eye for an eye. Muhammad, he cut their feet. He crucified them. Do eye for an eye. He did not. So Muhammad, he enjoyed torture. Muhammad is a filthy torture man. And not only that, you agreed with me that Muhammad, he cut a woman to pieces when she's alive just because she is horrible woman. She did not kill anyone.
What do you mean she did? She killed many people.
She killed many people. She's a woman.
Yeah, but
She's 80. She's over the age of 80.
clue, man.
She's over the age of 80. And let us say, for the sake of argument, Aisha, she took an army and she killed more than 10,000 Muslims of the army of both, the army of Ali and her army. You Muslims, why you did not split Aisha to pieces because she is a horrible woman?
My friend, Ali and Aisha had a war.
That's wonderful. Which one is more horrible? The one who is a Muslim who kill a Muslim, and she is the wife of the Prophet, and go attack the cousin of the Prophet, and she want to kill the cousin of the Prophet who married to the daughter of the Prophet, or a woman, she is a stranger. Which one is more horrible?
Your God commanded people.
Here we go. You change the topic. So you're a prophet. You agreed. You see, you call me to prove that Muhammad is a good guy. But look what you did. You agreed that women should be split to pieces. How horrible, filthy Muhammad is. A woman. She is over the age of 80, and you agreed with that, and everybody heard you. What kind of a filthy prophet he is. And now I ask you about slave for a slave, women for women. You refuse to answer. You know why? Because Muhammad, you do not know what eye for an eye mean. Muhammad is a coward, is a liar. Okay, slave for a slave. Explain to me. Slave for a slave. Go ahead.
In the Bible, it says you can
answer. Don't change. We can talk about the Bible. No problem. Answer this one. Each time we give you the needle, you say Bible. Answer. Free for a free, slave for a slave, women for the women. Do you agree with that?
You are such a liar. Oh my God.
I'm lying. Get me busted. Here we go. Here's the verse in front of you.
No, because can I change it? Can I pick the topic? My religion.
You can't change the topic. No problem. Why you don't want to answer? We are in the topic. Slave for a slave. We are talking about those guys. We are talking about those guys who they gag the eyes of the shepherd, as you said. Okay, slave for a slave. Why you want to kill a slave? For because somebody killed a slave. What is the point?
I never agreed on this topic, and you are lying. It doesn't even say that.
Okay, let us see, guys. I'm lying. Do you want to see the tafsir?
Listen, can we go to the...
No, we can. Do you dare to say I accept the tafsir?
My friend, I am not going to...
I am not your friend. You are a liar, hypocrite. The Quran says take not the Christians and Jews as a friend. So why you are calling me a friend? Because you are munafiqun. You are a munafiq. You are using taqiyya. So if we go right now to the tafsir, do you accept? Can we go to the tafsir?
I'm not gonna talk about this topic.
Why you don't? You accuse me. You accuse me of lying. Everybody should see that I am lying. You said it doesn't say that. You said it doesn't say slave for a slave.
Farid had over 100 lies about you.
Okay, hold on. We handled if it's a Fifi. Why you are watching the video of Fifi, but yet you don't dare to call me and do the same? Here we go. I did not hang up on you.
Because you keep interrupting me.
Well, so what? And you are interrupting me too. We are talking at the same time. It's an open mic. It's an open mic. Okay, Fifi, because he's a girl, you are more brave than Fifi. You call me, but Fifi is a girl. Is that Fifi the one who leaked? Is that the one who leaked the email of Qadiri? And now Muslims are leaving Islam because of him? Fifi the leaker? Trustworthy? Now read with me. Read with me, coward.
No, I'm not gonna read.
Read with me, coward. Read with me, coward. Read with me, coward. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. You said it doesn't say that, CP. The puppy of Fifi. The puppy of Fifi. He will put you in his... I will send you where you belong. Read with me carefully. You said it doesn't say that. Here we go. It says...
You said even...
Read carefully. Read carefully. A free man is killed for a free man and not for a slave. Does it say that or not?
You said do not take Jews and Christians as friends. It doesn't. It says do not take Jews and Christians and as your protectors. Why are you lying? Again, another lie. Why are you lying?
It's in the Quran, chapter 551.
No, in Arabic it says do not take them as protectors and helpers. Wait, again, lie.
Okay, let's see if this is true. You want to bet?
My friend.
You want to bet?
See, again, it's
Okay, you want to bet? Okay, challenge in the front of everybody. Let's see, I'm lying. You see, you're trying to change the topic about a free slave for a slave. I get it. He's trying to change the topic because it's embarrassing. In Islam, if you kill a black person, he's a slave. You don't kill the free man who killed him. You kill another black person who owned by the other owner who killed the slave. Stupid religion. Now, okay, read for me. You said it doesn't say that. See, read it carefully. Here we go. This is Quran. This is Quran.com. Read the verse, coward, son of Muta. Read for me. You are a son of Muta, because if you are not son of Muta, you will not lie right in the front of my face. You said it doesn't say that, CP.
Listen.
You are son of Muta like Fifi who don't dare to call me. Read it. You said I'm lying.
Listen.
Christian, no, read it. Doesn't say. Let me read. Oh, who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians as your friend and protector. Does it say that or not?
Why you lie? It doesn't say friends in Arabic. Why you lie?
Okay, read it.
Why you lie?
Read it.
See, again, you said even why he means.
Okay, let us make an agreement. Okay, let us say you are sitting in the lap of Fifi now and he's playing with you, like the Prophet used to play with Hussein and Aisha. Are you agreeing with me to open the interpretation for this verse? Do you dare?
The Arabic dictionary. Paste the Arabic
interpretation. Don't tell me that. Okay, we will go to dictionary. No problem. We will go to dictionary. Do you agree with the interpretation? Yes or no?
You even said why he means.
You coward son of Muta. Do you agree with the interpretation? Yes or no?
The Quran says.
So why you don't want? You see. So you agree now that I am saying the truth, and you and Fifi are a bunch of liars. The interpretation agree with me.
You're lying.
So why you don't want the interpretation?
Go to the Arabic dictionary and see what it says.
What dictionary? Suddenly Muslim, we will go to dictionary now. Okay, let us make an agreement. We will go to the interpretation, and we will ask you a question. Do Ibn Kathir knew the meaning of the dictionary or he don't? Do Al-Jalalain he knew or not? Do Al-Qurtubi he knew the dictionary or not?
Liar.
So you are saying son of Muta, son of Aisha,
Liar.
son of Aisha who slept with Safwan ibn al-Mu'attal who do play with her. I'm asking you now, why you don't want to agree with the scholars?
Hey, the Bible forbids selling of black slaves.
All right, there we go. son of Muta. Cowards. I am lying. The second we say, let us go and read the interpretation, I'm lying. Sons of Muta, all of them, practice Muta. Prophet, he forbid Muta, he allow Muta, he forbid Muta, he allow Muta. He agree with that. Why? Is the law of God is a joke? We are talking about having sex with women for 1 or 2 night stand. Forbid, allowed, what is that? The answer is in the Quran. Muhammad is a joker. The same verse we are reading actually about the slaves, Muhammad later he changed it because people they start laughing at him. Chapter 2 verse 178. If you ask any Muslim, he will say to you, oh, this is abrogated. How come? The law of murder abrogated. Why? The murder is a murder. But because Muhammad, people start laughing at him, and the Jews start laughing at him. This is not eye for an eye, you idiot. If somebody kill my wife, I don't go and kill his wife, you donkey. You kill the killer. Free for the free, slave for the slave, black for the black, women for the women. And then the Muslims, they don't want this garbage. So Muhammad, according to them, he abrogated this verse. Allah, he changed his mind. He found that he is wrong. All of this in the speed of light. Even the tafsir says that Muhammad used to say something in the morning, he says something else afternoon. And we can show the reference. Muhammad, he enjoy his followers Allah from Allah in the morning, and he changed it in the second day. This is what happened with the Muta. This is what happened with this verse. This is what happened with many things. And when they say I am lying, they prove me right. You lied. It doesn't say that, CP. You cannot take them as a friend. The Quran even says you cannot take even your family. And just to show you how stupid what they are saying, that you cannot take them as protectors, but you can take them as a friend. You can take them as a friend, but not as protectors. That's what he said. Right? So why the Muslim translating here saying friend and protectors? And why the interpretation agreeing with me, not with them? The second a Muslim, he don't want to see the interpretation, it is the same moment you know that he is lying. Otherwise, why you don't agree? We can go and see the interpretation for the verse. If the interpretation of something agree with them, or let us say with their propaganda, the Muslim, they will say to you, we agree with it. The second they notice that this is not what worked for them, it's the same second they don't want it. We have the one is calling. Yes, the one. Hello? Hello? Your voice is muffled for some reason.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say?
You hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Do you hear me good, or tell me?
It's okay. No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to know, right? So I remember you saying something about that Allah was not the, not the God of, what's it called? No, you tell me that he was a pagan god, right?
Well, you Muslim, you told us he's a pagan god, and we can prove it easy. Isn't it your prophet? Isn't it your prophet? Isn't it your prophet? He said, okay, hold on. Isn't it your prophet? He said that the black stone erase your sin.
Sorry?
Isn't it your prophet who said that the black stone erase your sin?
No, there's not. He actually says it on the Day of Judgment. So, for example,
No. This is not my question, my friend. You see, let us not to speak. Let us learn. Because speaking over me will not help you. I will not let you do that. I'm asking you: is it your prophet who said that touching the black stone erase your sin? Yes or no?
On the Day of Judgment, even all your limbs are going to.
He did not mention the Day of Judgment. You are adding things. I'm asking a specific question. Did your prophet say that touching the black stone and the Yemeni corner erase your sin?
So is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala,
my friend,
is he a pagan?
Why you are not answering me? Why you aren't answering me? Did he say this or not? Either you say no, he did not say it, or you say yes, he did say it.
So according to the hadith, it says whoever touches it expiates. That's it, basically.
Whoever touches it, what?
You're trying to mention.
Whatever. Okay, say it again. Whatever he touched it, what?
Will speak on the Day of Judgment. Do you know, bro? What's his name? Sorry, Virgin Response. He made a very excellent video on it. So I suggest you watch it.
Fifi response again. So all of them, they are the kids of Fifi, but they cannot call me. Why? Okay. Do you like to play for me Fifi response video?
I'm not the kid.
Okay. So tell me what Fifi he said in his response.
Sorry.
Tell me what Fifi he said in his response.
He said that the hadith actually has a weak narrator.
It's a weak narrated. It's weak. Who said that? Him? Okay. Does it say that in the Muslim website?
Yeah. Go back to the chain of narration regarding that.
Here we go. This is the chain of narration, and your friend Fifi is a fraud. Read it for me. Does it say Hassan? 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 Hold on.
But I'm telling you.
Hold on.
So
hold on.
Say multiple times in your videos that Allah is a pagan god.
Okay. So answer me. Forget. Either you bring me Fifi or you tell me what Fifi says. So tell me what Fifi says. As long as you are not man to tell me what you believe. So Fifi said to you what? He said to you that touching the black stone erase your sin is a weak hadith.
What's Fifi?
Fifi, the guy you're talking about, the girl who don't care to call me. He don't dare to call me. He don't dare to let me call him. He's a Fifi. Do you have a Skype of Fifi? Let me ask you, as long as you know Fifi, do you have a Skype for Fifi? And I will call him right now. Do you have the Skype of Fifi? So I will call him right now. Do you dare?
So let's be honest.
No, no, listen, in front of everybody. Do you have the Skype of Fifi? And I will call him live in front of everybody. Let's see who's the coward.
You have his Skype. What's your question?
No, you don't know my question. You keep mentioning to me Fifi. Then let me talk to Fifi. Give me Skype of Fifi. I will call Fifi right now.
Go call him. Yes, go ahead.
Give me his Skype. I will call him right now. I will hang up on you and will call him right now.
Do you have his Skype?
No, give me Skype. Give me his Skype. And I will call him immediately.
Okay, let me see. I think this guy knows. Let me add this guy.
Okay, when you find it, give me his Skype and we'll call him right away. Now, the hadith in front of you, is it
I want to go back to where you say that Allah is actually a pagan god, a moon god.
Yes, Allah is a pagan god because the one who believe, the one who teach, if the one who taught you, who is the one who taught you? Who is the one who taught you that the black stone, touching black stone, forgive your sin? Is it Allah or Muhammad? I lost your voice. What happened? Huh?
Right.
Where it says in the day of judgment, where it says in the day of judgment, read carefully. It says, I asked Abu Abdul Rahman, why do I only see you touching the two corners? He said, I heard Messenger of Allah saying, touching them erase sin.
Right? When you pray, what's your name? Christian Prince. Okay. When you kiss the cross and when you pray to the cross, is that not pagan worship?
First of all, show me where Jesus said kiss the cross. Secondly, we don't believe the cross. We don't believe the cross. We don't believe the cross forgives sin, and we don't believe the cross that it is God. It's a piece of wood. It's a piece of wood. Secondly, who told you I kiss? Who told you I kiss the crosses? So you are making a stupid thing. The one who kisses stone is your prophet.
Hello.
The one who kisses stone is your prophet.
My
correct?
question now, right? Christian Prince.
Yes.
So I have here an Orthodox Jew, right? So according to you, Allah is not. According to you, Allah is a pagan god, and Jews do not worship him or whatever. Can I ask him?
Sure, ask him.
Tell me.
Okay, go ahead.
Me. Hello.
Go ahead. You're an Orthodox Jew, my friend.
Yes.
All right. What do you think about Muhammad?
Muhammad, by essentially the Quran and Hadith, from what I've seen, I think he was a false prophet, obviously. I think he was primarily hallucinating the majority of the things that he was doing, including revelation. However, morally speaking, I don't think that he was that morally detestable when it comes to his relations with Jews. Politically speaking, militarily speaking, right?
Okay. Can you stop, please? Can you stop, please? Can you stop? Give me the other person. The other person with you, the one. The one did you hear the Jew saying to you, and you are the one who brought him to talk to me, saying that your prophet is a scumbag, he is a fraud, he is a liar. What do you say?
I didn't say scumbag.
Well, I am saying that, but obviously you are saying that, but maybe you don't dare to say it. The second you say he's a false prophet, that means he's a scumbag, because a scumbag is the one who takes the money of the people. Listen. So give me the Muslim, please. Give me the Muslim, the one. Are you there?
Does not believe in that. Okay.
Okay.
He also does not believe in Jesus being.
Hold on. No. Hold on. This is not my topic. This is not my topic. This guy he brought you here to say that you believe in Allah, and you just said to me that Muhammad believed in different Allah. So how you believe in the same one? Muhammad is a false prophet, because if Muhammad he believe in Allah, is the Allah who sent him, and you don't believe that he's sent by the God, that means you believe in different God.
No.
That's not true.
Well, then, the thing is, that's also not true, right? Because there were false prophets back in the day of Jeremiah, for example, right? Who actually, they were themselves not pagans.
Okay, listen. So the false prophet, who is their God according to the Torah? Isn't it their God is Satan, the false prophet? Because all lies come from Satan?
No, these people would still have the same God.
So you are a false prophet, but you have the same God. Okay, hold on. When you prophesy, you are prophesying in the name of which God? In the name of the true God, but it's not a true prophecy. So you are a liar.
Well, let's say liar, either a crazy person or a
Okay,
liar.
so you agree that Muhammad is lying. Okay, so you're agreeing that Muhammad is lying. Hold on. Muhammad is lying, prophesying in the name of a false God.
So, you're a polytheist, Christian Prince.
Who's talking now? The Jew or the Muslim?
What?
According to, can you tell him, Yoshi, that he is actually a polytheist?
Yes, according to Judaism, we
Okay. Hold on. You and the Jewish guy, both of you are a fraud. Let me tell you why. Because if he is a Jew, he knew from in the first verse and the second in the Old Testament, it says it clearly in the book of Genesis right away that God and His Spirit. Do you agree, Mr. Jewish man, that God had a spirit?
The Ruach HaKodesh, but yes, the Ruach HaKodesh is different from the Holy Spirit.
I'm not talking about the Ruach HaKodesh. No, don't go too
Well,
far.
that is the Holy Spirit. The second verse is the
Hold on, don't go there. Hey, Jack Shalom, don't go there. Listen, do you agree that in the book of Genesis mentioned that God and His Spirit, yes or no?
Yes, but the
Okay,
Ruach.
let us go to the second part. Do you agree that God had a spirit, yes or no?
Yes, but a Ruach.
Okay, thank you very much. Stop. The God of Islam has no spirit. So how Muhammad God is the same as your God? If the God of Islam has no spirit?
Well, actually, they believe that essentially God had a ruh.
This is not the question. This is not the question. No, the Muslims, they don't agree. They believe that Allah has no ruh.
No,
Abdallah, you're not going to let me finish, right? See, the same word that is used for ruach and agim.
This is not the question. Listen, this is not the question. You agree that God has a spirit. The Muslims don't agree that God has a spirit.
They agree that He has a ruh. They actually do agree that He has a ruh.
No, they don't. I can show you in the screen. No, don't be stupid. Okay, hold on. Let us ask the Muslim to answer for the Muslim. The one, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, do you agree that Muslims believe that Allah have a spirit or He don't?
yeah. Our soul comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
This is not the question. Allah Himself. Do Allah Himself have a spirit? Allah Himself, not our soul. Allah Himself. He have a spirit or not?
Again, we consist out of what's it called?
One. Do you believe that Allah has a ruh?
This is not the question. Why you are playing game? I'm asking you, do you Muslim believe that Allah have a spirit? Yes or no?
What do you mean by spirit? Is it something physical or not?
The God of the Bible, a spirit is a physical. What's wrong with you? Since when spirit is a physical? Spirit is a spirit. Is Allah have a spirit? Is Allah a spirit, first of all? Is Allah a spirit? To make it simple.
Okay, the spirit or soul, is not one of the attributes of Allah, right?
Thank you very much. So tell the idiot who said to you, tell the idiot who just said to me, the Muslim believe Allah has a spirit, and you just said, get lost, both of you. Both of you are a bunch of donkeys, and you got busted. Because none of you, he gave me the correct answer. Both of you are hypocrite. Just shut up. The Jew, he agree that Muhammad is a false prophet. The Jew, he agree that Muhammad don't believe, he's a false prophet, and he claimed that Muhammad worshiped the same God. Then we asked the Jew, is it true in the Old Testament it says God, he has a spirit, which means he's a spirit? He said yes. And he said stupidly, showing ignorance, that Muslims believe in the same. We asked the one, do you believe that Allah have a spirit? In the beginning he tried to avoid to answer the question. And then we got them busted. He said, no, a spirit of Allah is not, Allah have no spirit, and it's not one of the attributes of Allah. So the God of Muhammad cannot be the God of the Bible, because the God of the Bible has a spirit. And this is a fatwa in front of us, publication 25/11/2004, fatwa number 50774. It says it clearly, this is not any of the attribute of Allah as the one he said. So when you bring me a Jew, he is a stupid donkey who do not know what he's talking about, and he said the Muslim believe that Allah have a spirit, that because he's an ignorant. And excuse me for using the word donkey, I'm showing you too much respect you don't deserve, because you don't call and you speak of knowledge about Islam if you don't know. We heard him saying the Muslim believe that Allah has a spirit. And then the one he got him busted. And this is the fatwa in the front of us saying it clearly. It's about me actually. Asking a Muslim, do your God Allah have a spirit? The Muslim, he went to the fatwa website and he asked them. They told him no. No. But the God of the Bible, he does have a spirit. The God of the Bible is a spirit. The God of Islam is a physical being. He's a shin, he's a leg. He has a physical, he is not a spirit. So when you bring me a Jew and you claim that the Jew will show you that we have the same God, you brought me an idiot who do not know what Islam teach. Because in order to have the same God, we have to have the same nature of same God. If my God has a spirit, and he is a spirit, and your God is not, then we are not sharing the same God. It's not the problem. The problem is not the name. What if a Muslim now, they change the name of their God, Allah, they call him Elohim, or they call him Jehovah, or Yahweh. It doesn't matter, still it's not the same God. And this is the answer for you. I will post it in the screen, in the chat. Everybody can go and read the fatwa. The Muslim don't believe that Allah has a spirit. So this poor Muslim, he got me supposedly an Orthodox Jew with long hair in the side of his ear, and supposedly that will make him super intelligent and he knew what he's talking about. Both of you are ignorant. And this is the link for the fatwa. Yeah, I will take your call. Hold on, because both of you are talking at the same time. Here we go. This is the fatwa. See it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello. I'm sorry for what happened.
What happened?
You called me a son of Muta'ala, hanged up on me, you know.
No, I did not call you son of Muhammad. Muhammad, he called you that. I'm just using the words of Muhammad.
Okay, calm down. Just calm down, okay?
Isn't it the Quran says, pay them wages for whatever you enjoy it?
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
What's wrong with you? You open the topic, I'm showing you what the Quran is saying.
Yeah,
Pay for whatever you enjoy it. It's not me who is calling yourself muta. Muhammad saying every Muslim, you practice muta.
Calm down. You have to let, in order to have a great conversation, you have to let people speak.
So what do you think about the conversation happened? The Jewish guy, your friend, he brought me a Jew, and he said Muhammad is a fraud. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
Your friend, he is the child of Fifi. He get me an Orthodox Jew to prove me wrong. And then the Jew right away, he said Muhammad is a fraud. He is false prophet. Why do you think this Jew is saying he's a false prophet?
Say that. He just said Muhammad is a false prophet. He believes that Muhammad is another prophet.
He believed Muhammad is not a prophet.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, he believed that Muhammad is not a prophet. Doesn't that make him false prophet?
Yeah, he believes Muhammad is a false prophet.
Okay, so why this Jewish man, he said that? What do you think? And you are the Muslim who asking him to call me.
Because he has his own... Sorry, what?
You Muslims asked this Jewish guy to call me, and he, live on air, agreed that Muhammad is a fraud.
No, he didn't say that Muhammad is a fraud.
Well, you just said that he agreed that Muhammad is not a prophet, he's a false prophet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
false prophet is a fraud, because this is what he do. He claimed to be something he's not.
Actually, he said he believes Muhammad is a false prophet.
Exactly.
He believes.
Okay.
But that's what everyone has their own beliefs. He believes Jesus is not a Messiah. He's a false Messiah. But there's no problem with
no problem. But why he thought of Muhammad? If this Jewish man, you ask him to call me, and then he admit live on air that Muhammad is a false prophet, that means every single thing he said is a lie. So how you Muslims bring me someone, he believed that every single word Muhammad he said it's a lie, in the same time to prove to me that Muhammad worshiped the same God? I mean, who's stupid here?
I mean, doesn't the Quran say that Allah said, I breathe my spirit?
The Quran says what?
That Allah said, I breathe my spirit, stuff like that.
Yeah, but the Muslims, you Muslims, not me, The Muslim, they say that Allah, this is not him as a spirit. Allah have a spirit, which means like Jibreel, Holy Spirit, whatever. Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think about the logic of the smart Muslim, the child of Fifi, who made a Jewish man call me, and the Jewish man, he admit live on air that Muhammad is a false prophet? What that will help him? How he is a false prophet, and yet we worship the same God? How that can be?
Because the God of Moses, like the God of the Old Testament and the Torah that we have today, and the God of the Quran, their teachings, their personality is very, very similar to each other.
No, we just mentioned, we got them busted both. The Bible of the Old Testament, which means the book of the Jews, before it became my book, it says that God has a spirit, and the Jewish guy, he agree. So God, he has a spirit, and he is a spirit. So the God of Islam, he is not a spirit, and he has no spirit. So we don't have the same God.
I believe Allah is a spirit.
Oh, you believe that? So you are saying to me that, okay, so you are saying to me those Muslim Sunni who believe that Allah has no spirit, they are lying?
I don't believe he has a spirit, but I believe he is a spirit.
Oh, you believe he is a, this is even more dangerous. He is, guys, a spirit. Okay, let me ask you then. You agree with the hadith, don't you?
What hadith?
The hadith. You agree with the book of the hadith?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we talk about the black stone thing?
No problem. We'll talk about the stone. Just a second. Do Allah have a shape?
Can the spirit have a shape?
I don't know. You tell me. You are the one who said.
I don't know what this surah is, images. I don't know.
Okay, but do Allah have a shape? You said you are saying no, so your answer no?
I don't know.
Okay. Read with me. This is Sahih al-Bukhari.
Wait, please. Can we talk about
No problem. Let us cover this one just to show the idiot who, you know, the one who wanted a Jew to call me to prove me wrong, supposedly, how he helped me. It says here that Allah will come in a shape other than the one they saw first time. What is the shape of Allah if he is a spirit? Let me put it in the screen.
Yeah, but Allah will create something, and then Allah, he will not go literally inside that image, that shape.
Oh, so Allah is outside? So Allah is outside?
Yeah, he will control it by his.
Where it says that? It says Allah will come to them in a shape. Allah will come to them. He is in the shape. Read it.
Yeah, but this is a metaphor.
Metaphor?
It's a metaphor.
But it says they will not recognize him. And he will say to them, I am your Lord. They will say, we seek refuge from thee. You are not our Lord. And then Allah will come to them in a shape they know.
But this is not this shape is nothing to do with like how Allah is now above the throne.
No problem. This is even make it more horrible, because now Allah is creating his own flesh, going inside his own shape, which is created, and Allah have many shape. Which one? How we will know which Allah now?
Many shape flesh. There's just so much. Every time you speak about Islam, there's just so much wrong with it.
Why?
Because every time you say a sentence about Islam, a Muslim has to say so many things about it that is wrong with it.
I'm asking you. You are the one. Help me. You see, it says shape. Is it me who used the word shape, or this is your Allah?
Yeah, but it says image actually.
Okay, his image is different. Is okay. How Allah created Adam? Did He create him in the image? Did Allah use the word?
This is also in Genesis, you know.
No problem. And Muhammad was copying exactly the book of Genesis. Thank you very much. Yeah, it says he created him in the image of God.
Yeah.
Okay, isn't it? This is exactly what the book of Genesis says?
Yeah.
Okay, so why you are laughing?
But I myself, I personally, I don't believe in any books other than like Samuel and stuff, but I do believe in...
This is not the topic now. I'm asking you, why Muhammad, he says that Allah, he created Adam in his image. The Muslim, they will say to us, oh no, he made him in the image of Adam. But this is stupid. This is exactly word by word as it is in the book of Genesis. God created Adam in his image, and then Muhammad, he added, he is 60 foot tall. Or 60 cubit tall. Now listen. So you said to me, it says image, it doesn't say shape, right? But Allah, He described, and your Prophet described Adam as image too. خلق الله آدم صلى الله عليه وسلم على صورته. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so surah mean a shape of a human being.
No, it means image. We don't know what is image.
Okay, is Adam is a shape of a human being, or he is just a picture in a book?
No problem. It can mean any image.
No.
Because God says He created
No,
Adam in His
no.
image.
Tasweer is khalq, is a creation. That's what tasweer means.
So your God is a human being?
Yeah, my God, He come in the flesh of a human being. Yes, He come to us.
No, but that was before. Genesis was before Jesus.
No, Genesis not before Jesus. That's false.
What do you mean? Genesis was before Jesus came as a
Okay,
human,
okay.
according to you.
When Jesus says before Abraham I am, He meant He before all the prophet. You're the father of the prophet Abraham. Which one is before? Moses
Yeah,
or
but
Abraham?
he was
I'm asking you,
believes
which one is before? Which one is before Moses or Abraham?
Yeah, but he was not the.
Okay, hold on. So Jesus says before Abraham I am. So the existence of the flesh of Jesus have nothing to do with the existence of Christ as God. He exists before Abraham, and Abraham not only he witnessed Him, he worshiped Him, and he rejoiced for his day.
Yeah, but when God says He created man in His image, and God was a spirit at that time, what does that mean? Does that mean God is a human?
No, that's mean that God, He have a plan to Adam to look exactly the same as God He looked like when He come to us.
No, this is your interpretation.
Well, it's up to you what interpretation you want. Our God is a spirit. Is your God is a spirit?
I do believe that, yeah.
But the Muslims don't believe in that. What is you're a Muslim Sunni?
Yeah.
But the Sunni don't believe in that, so you have a new sect now.
No, there's many Sunnis that believe in that.
Really? That's new. Okay, look like we are doing good. Okay, so as long you believe that Allah have a spirit.
Yeah.
So when the verse in the Quran says that
wait.
Allah he blow His spirit in Mary, is that Allah's spirit came from inside Allah? Go into Mary?
Actually, Jibril blew in Mary.
No, nowhere it says Jibreel. Can you show me the word Jibreel?
It says in chapter 19, verse 17 to 19,
Yeah.
that the spirits came in the form of a human being. And
Okay.
he said to Mary, I am the messenger of Allah, so he's not Allah, and I will give you a child.
Okay. Nowhere it says Jibreel. Does it say Jibreel there?
But in the Quran it says Jibril is the Holy Spirit.
Where it says? Show me one verse in the Quran that says Jibreel is the Holy Spirit, and I will shave my 20-foot mustache.
Okay, wait, let me just skip. I can show you from Quran, but let me
Okay,
just first
show
go
me,
to Hadith.
show me, guys. They will show me from the Quran a verse saying that Jibreel is the Holy Spirit. Go ahead. Let me get the scissor. Here we go.
Calm down.
I got the scissor ready. Either I will cut your mustache or mine. Huh?
Wait,
Get ready.
first
Do you have your mustache with you? Do you hear the scissor?
God.
Okay. Everybody will be laughing at you in a second.
let me just first go to Hadith, then I will go to Quran.
No, don't go to Hadith. You said Quran. You Muslim, you go. What's wrong with you Muslims? You understand who is the Holy Spirit. So are you saying that in the whole Quran, nowhere it says that Jibreel is the Holy Spirit?
I will go to Hadith, then Quran.
No, show me the Quran.
But why not Hadith first?
Because the Hadith is not Allah saying. Are you saying Allah, He forgot to tell you that Jibreel is the Holy Spirit?
No, I'm showing you first Hadith, then Quran, then I will show you.
Okay, show me the Quran. Or show me. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
But I will first go to Hadith, okay?
Can you start with the Quran first? Okay, confirm to me before you go to the Hadith then that nowhere in the Quran it says that Jibreel is the Holy Spirit. Admit.
No, I will first go to Hadith.
No, the Hadith is not important. We start with the important first. Which one is more important?
Both, but I'm gonna do both.
No, we cannot go by both because we know what the Hadith is saying. The Muslim, they say Jibreel is the Holy Spirit, but how he can be spirit? Is an angel is a spirit?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Jibril has a different creation to all other angels.
This is not the question. No, he is a spirit or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So how you explain?
wait.
So how you explain to?
Yeah.
So how you explain to me this verse, chapter 78, verse number 38?
Okay, hold on. let me just first make it clear. The reason why Jibreel is called the Holy Spirit.
No, answer me. If Jibreel is a spirit, how come the Quran says in the day that the spirit and the angels will stand forth in ranks? If Jibreel is one of this, if he's a spirit, well, we should not say spirit and angels because all of them they are spirits.
Okay, let me just explain. Let me just finish. Okay.
So you are saying to me, okay, hold on, let's make it simple. You are saying to me, you cannot show me, you have to explain it.
No, I will show you.
Okay, show me, go ahead.
Okay, wait. The reason why Jibreel is called the Holy Spirit is because Jibreel is the only angel in Islam, the only being in Islam that delivers the revelations to messengers and prophets of God. That's why he's called
he is the delivery guy. Okay, no problem. Still, that will not change anything. He's an angel, isn't it? Is he an angel or not? Hello? What happened?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Is Jibreel an angel or not? Simple question.
Yeah, he's an angel.
Okay, so angel, he's an angel. That's it. Don't tell me he's different. Like what? He have a turbo engine?
Yeah.
Guys, he's an angel, but he's not an angel. So he's an angel. That's it. So is the angels are a spirit? Yes or no?
Well, Jibreel is an angel and a spirit. Yeah.
So only him is an angel and a spirit, and the rest are not.
Well, the verse you showed me about the spirit and the angels is because
okay, my friend.
when you say, for example,
okay,
the sun and the sun and the stars. The sun is the star.
It's okay. It's okay. Take care. Call me tomorrow. We have too much for today, and that's enough for today. I'm losing my voice. You see how much they are confused. Each one he believe in his God differently. So this guy he believe Allah is a spirit. The other guy he believe no. This is Islam. And things get so bankrupt to the point they got me someone, he is a Jew. I mean, do you see how bankrupt they are? Who believe, and he said to me live on air in front of the one who asked him to call me that Muhammad is a false prophet. What do you want more? This is a priceless video. The Jews, he said to me, I did not say Muhammad is a scumbag. Yes, you did. The second you say is a false prophet, this means a liar, scumbag. He fooled people, make them obey him. Women, they take off their panty for him, claiming that Allah ordered him. So you did. Thank you for asking the Orthodox Jew. Very much bankrupt. And the other guy, he don't even know if his God is a spirit or not. One he believe Allah is a spirit, one he believe Allah is not a spirit. Shish kebab hummus. We show you the interpretation. No, we don't want interpretation. We show you what the scholars say. We don't want the scholars. Christian Prince, you are a liar. Don't forget to download the video. As you know, we don't keep my videos for long. So download it, share it with your friends, because we knew that those videos will make them so much angry. And I don't know how many Muslims will leave Islam. You be the judge. You are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are, I don't care. You be the judge of what they say to us. This is the most stupid city cult. Black stone, forgive your sin, yet they call us pagans. Allah has no spirit, but yet he have a physical body. He have a shape. Even he changed his shape. He's like a jellyfish. How you recognize Allah? By his shin. We say hallelujah, the Muslim they say shannuya. God with the shin. How we recognize Allah from his shin? When you hear a Muslim speaking about God, and he is one God, you think you are talking about the same as we do. He have no spirit, he's dead. If this God have a body, but he have no spirit, so is he alive? He's a concrete, maybe. Plastic, maybe. Silicone, maybe. But he's not alive, because they agree they have no spirit. You see, the stupid Muhammad, they ask him, do you know what is a spirit? Muhammad, he went to his house and he searched all websites in Google. And he come with the answer. And let me show you. Just to show you the stupidity of this cult. Chapter 17, verse number 85. People ask Muhammad the same exact question we are questioning right now. Allah, he gave the answer. The genius Allah, look at the answer. They ask thee concerning the spirit, between two brackets the inspiration. Nowhere it says inspiration, you liar. Why you added there? Say the spirit from the command of Allah. What command? They are asking you what is the spirit. You say to them, from the command of Allah. And by the way, the translation is false. It says min amri rabbi, something Allah, my Lord, he knew about. Amri rabbi, things belong to Allah, I don't know. And you know no knowledge, you have no knowledge. Well, this is what they are asking you. And look at the first translation. By the command of my Lord, knowledge. You don't have knowledge. Change the translator and you will see how suddenly the verse change in a miraculous way. The religion of shish kebab hummus. Suddenly, here we go, read carefully. They ask you, Muhammad, SAWFM stereo station. The Ruh, what is the Ruh? Between two brackets, the spirit. Say, the Ruh is one of the things of the knowledge which only, oh my Lord, know. What? Do you see how the translation changed, guys? So Muhammad answered, you know what Muhammad, he explained the spirit, only Allah knows. Sorry for to tell you, I have bad news. I went to my bedroom for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and can't come to you to say to you, Allah only know. So how the Muslim they say he is Jibreel? Muhammad, he says only Allah knows. After squeezing it for 10 hours, 10 days, 20 days in the bathroom, he come with this. Imagine people, they come to me and I claim to be a prophet. Christian Prince, okay, you're a prophet. What is the Ruh? Which means spirit. I go, okay, oh God, you know, I am a prophet. Okay, now Allah will inspire me. Okay, Allah, what I will say to them, embarrassing. We should tell them something. We cannot say we don't know. The answer is Allah knows best. That is the answer. And this is the proof that Muhammad is a fraud. He don't know what to say. So what the answer? Allah only know. What they're asking you. It says even in front of you in the verse, it says, they ask you, what is the spirit? So you come back to them and you say only Allah knows. And who is saying that? Allah. Isn't it obvious that this is a fraud? You tell me. Don't forget to give a like for our videos and subscribe. And always, if you want to find where we are going to be live next, you go to patreon.com, and this is the way to find where we will be, because we might change any second, any moment, the place we do live broadcast. As you know, YouTube don't like us. They hate us. They are liberals, and we are not politically correct, and that makes them angry. So be ready, and I am ready always. That's why I say, if you always want to see where I will be next, you go to Patreon. In case this channel is gone or other channel, I don't care. I have endless number of channels, more than the endless private part of Muhammad who promised the Muslims, longer. Nobody can stop us. We are going to expose this stupid cult. Nobody. And if you see a Jew and you are praying like Muhammad, and he say to you, this is how we do it, don't forget to act differently. Because, brother, we have to act differently. Otherwise, they will know that we are thieves, stealing from the Jews. How they pray. Sit down, act differently. Who taught the Prophet how to pray? He started quoting me. Musa, they want to talk about Jesus, they want to talk about... I mean, what is missing to talk about Trump? Or Ivanka Trump? They try their best to change the topic in the speed of light. Who taught Muhammad how to pray? You notice how many times I need to repeat the same stupid question. After repeating the question 6 times, they say to me, so what was your question? You say the question again, and they start from zero, as you said nothing. If Muhammad, he learned his prayer, finally he said from Allah, by mistake, he admitted. If Muhammad learned his prayer from Allah, how he changed it in a second, just because a Jew, he said to him, sit down. This is a very clear evidence that Muhammad is a fraud. If Jesus says to me, pray like this, our Father art of heaven, and then a Jewish guy, he walked by and he say, this is how we do it, I will say, change it, act differently. You know what I mean? How horrible. What a fraud. Act differently. He didn't even say what to do. Just act differently. Like do anything, act differently. Don't do like them. He go in panic mode. Oh, we got busted. He just said, this is how we do it. The Jews even did not say anything. He just said, this is how we do it. That's all. But because Muhammad, he have a nail is in his bum. He knew he's guilty. He knew he's a fraud. He knew he's stealing the Jews, copying them. So the second the Jew, he said to him, this is how we do it, he start right away acting differently. And this is what we proved. The fraud Muhammad. I apologize, guys. I wish I can stay longer, but my throat is really being ripped off. I have, you know, it's really dry. Hardly I can talk, but we have to finish it and we have to get them busted to the end. I appreciate all those people who come here. They stay with us. They support us. We love you. We love the Muslims. Even I'm harsh on them, but because we love them, not because we hate them. They make me angry when they sue and they do stupid things. The same when you have a son, he's going to go to hell and you don't know what to do to save him. You do your best, and we are doing our best to save them, not because we hate them. Never hate the Muslims. As you see, each one of them, he come with different ideas. They have no idea what they are talking about. They have a God, yet he have a shape. They have a God, but he have no spirit. Okay, how is alive? What is inside the body of the shape? No spirit. Spirit means power of life, you idiot. Your prophet did not dare to answer you. When God, he breathed into Adam, his breathe is the power of life. For God is life. He is the source of all life. If Muhammad could not figure that out, a kid can figure it. When the Quran says that Jesus, he breathed into mud and he make it a bird, living bird. Jesus, he have the power of life. From his breathe, he gave life. And we knew again where Muhammad, he copied the story, the thief. As usual, a thief will be exposed. No matter what he do, what he say, and what he play. We know it all. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. Again, to follow us, to remember where to find us, you go to Patreon and you will find the link where it's going to show you where my coming broadcast will be. Or you can go to Instagram, or you can go to Facebook, which is the admins are posting for you from time to time, so you can learn where we will go. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you all. Christ is victorious, not us. He is our victory. The truth, the Alpha, the Omega, the one who never commits sin, the living God, which even the Muslim believe that he is alive. And yes, he is. And the dead Muhammad, he cannot save you. He could not save himself. Jesus, he overcome death by death to show you that he is the living God. Not only he can resurrect people from death, as the Quran said, even when you kill his flesh, you cannot kill God. Nobody can kill God. The God is always alive. And he said, every two of you mention my name, I will be between you. And right now he is with us. Each time we mention his name is glorious, amazing. He is a miracle. Not only he do miracles, he is the miracle. And the word miracle mean beyond comprehend. I wish my English is better to speak better about Jesus, but my English is limited. I wish I can explain him to you better, but my words will not be able to explain. I wish I speak better language, because no languages can explain him, for he's amazing. The Lord who changed the hearts from evil to decency, from hate to love, is a miracle. For making people who believe in hate, loving people is a miracle. And this is the proof that Jesus exists, for he changed your heart, and he changed mine. God bless you. See you soon again. Christ is Lord, and Muhammad is nothing but a fraud. Don't forget to download the video. When it is ready to be downloaded, we will clean our channel very soon from all the videos, so be sure you have them all. Thank you.